Power out for big storm, knock power out for 9 days. Fast.
Mic check.
I need to plug in my iPad.
Mic check.
But it was really bad. In fact, I was really little at the time, and I actually remember because I've actually been walking around the house with my portable DVD player in my hand.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Okay, hang on a sec, guys. We're having some technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah.
It's the screen door.
Yeah.
The roof is metal slats, and the ones at the door are coming down, so the top of the door scrapes on them.
Ha.
That sounds like
Corey's
fun, right?
late. Corey's late.
Hey, yes, but hey, at least my aunt has got a porch. I mean, our porch is literally 3 steps leading up to a bit of concrete that's having, like, bits of the concrete, it's hollow actually, are like falling off.
Yeah.
Now there's no railing, and there is a little plastic overhang that goes like 2 inches of the door or something, but it's held up by 2 poles, and one of them is actually bent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a couple dead trees near the power line.
That sounds like fun.
So, yeah, the lines go down all the time up here. In fact, we're actually gonna get a generator soon enough. My aunt's had one for a few years. I'm not gonna get one of the whole home Generac ones. Just one of the small ones you can run, like the fridge, the TV, light, and charge your phone.
That's it.
Yeah.
But at least the is we're more prepared now because, of course, I got all kinds of emergency radios, and I got my C-Crane back yesterday.
Wait, where's my picture?
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
What?
Where's Bob?
Yeah, in fact, did you see the thing
What?
I uploaded earlier?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it.
That was entirely done on my C-Crane. Sans
What the
and
fuck is this?
Because I
What about
misplaced my
Sans?
I said, I shot the whole thing using my C-Crane sans the antenna.
Sans. Shut up.
Hey,
Sandstorm.
I can make it even worse. Allow me. Hang on. Let me search for something
Why
on
is it
YouTube.
taking so? Why is it taking so long to upload an image? Jesus Christ.
Where's Corey?
I don't fucking know.
You want me to call him?
He's finally late.
He was late last week too.
He was?
Yeah.
Well, I was late last week too as well, wasn't I?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember.
Me and Hutter were the only ones on time.
Yep.
Well, now I can dunk on him for being late.
Exactly.
Hey, at least I showed up. Hey, at least I showed up this time.
Yeah.
You've been knocked
Yeah,
out.
you missed.
I mean, what
you
the
missed
hell?
quite a lot. I gotta say.
Yeah, Xander, you were missing a good bit.
An entire friendship was built and then like lost
Yeah.
in the amount of time that you were fucking asleep.
Yeah.
Paul! I miss Paul!
Resume recording. Pause
God.
recording.
Hang on. Let me see if this video is the correct one.
What's
I
that?
wonder how Corey's going to kill Lashana.
I don't
Well, I don't
know.
know.
Okay, it's not the right one.
So Tessa definitely can't like.
Okay, see, but I don't know, because her mom said she's probably not going to be ungrounded until August.
Ow, ow,
Well-
ow, 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 ow.
So that's why I was thinking, like, maybe
Having a
she,
kidney
like,
stone?
missing and
No,
did her
my
own
ears
mission
hurt
or-
now.
Why?
Because since you were
Until
getting all
Tessa
upset that I said sans the antenna, I was trying to find the crappy flute version of Megalovania, and my ears hurt now because I was trying to find the correct video that I saw. Like somebody just threw into a random. I think RT Game threw into a video one time. I think it was the one where he, every $1,000 that was donated to charity,
Yeah.
he destroyed a city or something.
Yeah.
Ah,
Where's
But I was trying to
City
find it, and my
Skylines.
ear holes hurt now. I'm not going to subject you guys to it. Don't worry.
Sounds like
is
fun. eh?
Corey genuinely? He's online. He's
Let's just
online.
spam ping him or something.
Well, I'm not gonna spam ping him, but I'll ping him.
And I'll see if I can pull up some background music. Oh wait, that's right. Audrey can't adjust the volume, so never mind that.
Yeah, the volume doesn't like me.
No.
Neither does my
problem-
die rolls.
Problem in share, not in computer.
Shut up.
Problem in
Picnic.
share.
It's a term. Picnic.
I'm gonna make sure I kill you.
Oh, and also, by the way, Audrey, I finally got around to inviting him to TWC. He hasn't clicked the link yet, I don't think.
Ew.
So, just letting you know that. But thanks for sending me the information, though. And like I said, if my email even managed to send, if you haven't read it yet or something
You know
like that, you weren't making excuses. I know you weren't making excuses. You don't make excuses.
Oh no, I
Whoa.
call it, but like,
Let's give him like another 3 minutes
Yeah.
before annoying the piss out of him,
Sounds good to me.
because then he'll be 10 minutes late,
Yeah.
and
I'm
you know,
gonna grab my sea crane and a drink.
Nice.
and you know, 10 is a good number.
yes,
why is
10 is a good number.
I don't fucking know. Our entire like way of
Based on
thinking
the
about
decimal
numbers.
system, at least we're not in base 2.
Like
At least we're not
our
in base 2.
our entire way of thinking about numbers is based on either 2s, 5s, or 10s.
Yeah.
Although I think it's just
I
10s.
bashed my toe on
I don't know.
something.
It's one of them.
well,
Sea
like in
crane,
time, it's
coat.
always like 5
The essential.
or 15 or 30.
Well, that's because time is fucking stupid. Like, why do we measure I don't know, minutes in
60 seconds long.
Yeah.
yeah, why is a minute 60 seconds long? Why is an hour 60 minutes long?
Yeah.
Why is a day 24 hours?
It makes
You
no
know,
sense.
The only thing that I guess kind of makes sense is well, actually no, it doesn't. Weeks don't make sense. Months sort of, even though they don't perfectly align with the seasons. Not like they can, but you know,
But hey, you know what?
But there's that
Hey, just-
whole religion thing for like the weeks and stuff.
Oh, hey, Khalifa.
well,
Well, hey, Gavin, think about this much. Time zones, they make sense, but
Yeah.
there's going to be a few hour discrepancies. But, like, think about the differences between all the different calendars. I mean, we think it's 2020. The Chinese think it's like 5:30
a
something.
minute,
I
Yeah.
don't know.
a minute, Corey, a minute,
I'm
1 minute, and
He's
you are
here, I
going to
think.
get
I
pinged.
think I'm
Yes,
gonna
he's
say-
here.
I think he's here.
Yeah, Corey,
he's
you're
not.
here.
He's gone.
Good job.
Awesome. That's good.
I'm here.
Yeah, don't
Hey,
gone.
it's a late one today.
Just relax.
What? You have a life?
I had to.
Come on, man.
Yes.
That's
Surprisingly so.
I mean,
you
what do
have
you
a
do?
life?
Just hang
I
out?
had to look at a cat.
Oh my god, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're
No
so
normal
late,
people
Corey.
allowed.
No.
Corey, you're so late. I might subject you to the Megalovania crap flute.
Oh, nice.
Oh god.
So, I don't know what I'm doing next weekend,
No-
but I'm
no
probably not
humans
able.
with lives are
Before
allowed to play
having friends.
D&D.
I
What?
probably
You
won't be
you
able
weren't
to make
you weren't
it next
diagnosed with
weekend.
bipolar depression. Get out of here.
Corey.
It's gonna be like one of those really specific advertisements. Like if you're a 17-year-old transgender fisherman who lives in Florida and was diagnosed with bipolar depression, then you're allowed to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my
Shit like that.
Okay, I'm 15, male, non-bipolar, and I live in the state of incest.
State of
Basically.
incest.
Incest is
Maybe one of
incest.
your children will fit
Here
the
in
bill.
West Virginia.
Maybe.
One of these days.
Yeah, I mean,
One of
Think about it
these
this way, at least
nights.
we're not as bad as Ohio or Tennessee or Alabama.
well,
don't-
it's only 2020.
Yep. It's only 2020.
You all say that, but have you ever been to another state that makes jokes about West Virginia and Kentucky?
Maybe.
I've been
I
one
don't
that
know.
makes jokes
You know
about
what?
Kentucky.
I was in
Kentucky
Pennsylvania.
Fried
I
Chicken.
was in Pennsylvania, and I made a joke about West Virginia, which means Pennsylvania does it. Shut up.
Okay.
Hey, you know what?
No, because I
Hey,
was
I'm
in
gonna- Hey
Alabama.
guys, I'm gonna be
and I
traveling
made
down
an
to Myrtle
incest
Beach
joke
in a
about
couple of
Alabama,
weeks,
and
and
they
so
turned
I'm
around
gonna make
and
West
said something
Virginia
about
joke while we're in Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina, so I can say all those states do it.
Yeah, I got a friend who lives in California, and we joke about, you know, finding shit on the streets and housing prices being too high all the time. So, or half the state being on fire and the other being underwater. The guy said how he just sort of wanted it to break off and become its own island, and I told him that I just wanted it to sink.
You're terrible.
All right,
Also,
so
this thing I saw the other day from Studio C, where it
Oh,
was
Colton, we
basically this
leveled up.
apocalypse
Other than
forecast.
Xander.
I wanted to mention alongside Volkswagen Beetle-sized hailstones with spikes being flung in every direction by 17 tornadoes was California split off, started sinking, and all the inhabitants started getting eaten by sharks.
Hey, can you learn how to speak English? I don't speak geek.
And I don't understand whale moans. Your point being?
Whale moons.
I don't know what that is.
wow.
Wow.
All right, so Xander, you missed a lot.
Yeah, you did, bro.
I mean,
I already
already.
got razzed about it, Corey. I already got razzed about it.
Yeah, I told him that in the entire duration that he was gone, a friendship was both formed and ended.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Oh!
Exactly, right?
Even out of the game, she's sad.
I just want that to be just a running joke now, or whenever we talk about like a friend dying, just Athena in the corner.
Like we've all lost 50 friends at this point, and it's just like
Where is she?
Paul.
Grounded. Tessa is
Tessa,
grounded.
We're gonna have to do something.
Oh, my mind went just all the way into the gutter when you said grounded. I thought you. I just started thinking of like fucking hamburger.
Oh my
You're
god.
But don't worry, I got a plan.
Okay.
So,
I just had to make sure.
Here's
that
my plan.
if this plan is to go through, she cannot come back. That's the only issue.
See, I
Wait, how long is she grounded
calling
for?
her and being like, so we're probably gonna destroy your character, but like, whenever she answered, she was like, she's mad at me because of drama at Adventure Camp. So she was like, I really don't want to talk to you. I was like, well, we're gonna, and then she hung up.
Oh.
Wait, if she's gonna be ungrounded in like a couple of how long is she gonna be grounded for?
Probably
don't-
until school starts back up.
Which begs the question, what did she
I
do?
don't think we want to know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Well, true, Corey.
See,
true.
it's not another man's business how many people are in the basement. Just know that they're there.
Yeah.
that's a good analogy for it.
Joke's on
But-
you. We have a room in our house we call the basement, but it's just ground. The closest thing to a basement we have is the corner is sunk in about 6 inches.
Joke's
Oh,
on
yeah,
you.
And it was designed that way. It's not a sinkhole.
I just want to bring this up while it is on my mind.
What's
I
that?
have experienced the worst classic fantasy story I think I've ever read before.
Yeah.
So, I can assure you that this story will not go anywhere near that. Because, oh boy, it
Oh,
was
no.
garbage.
I do
It's nice to know. It's nice to know that within the first couple of sessions, we can already say it's better than something.
Yeah, it's better than garbage.
Yeah.
It's
It's like the stuff that's on your desk that you haven't quite thrown away yet. It's not technically garbage yet, but, you know.
yeah, that's where it's at right
How are we
now.
garbage when I'm still here? How are we garbage when I'm still here?
Oh, that's a good point.
No,
Yeah.
you're garbage. You're a piece of trash. Get it right.
That's a good point.
What's the difference?
It's
Alright,
not
but-
garbage, it's a recyclable.
But now that we have confirmation that Tessa will not come back either because she is grounded or because of drama, I can go through with my plan.
Okay.
So,
of what to do. I'm gonna JoJo it a little bit, and you're not gonna understand what that means. And you know what? That's okay.
I know partially what that means. I have seen enough comment sections. I have seen enough people saying, "Wow, is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?" I've seen enough of that garbage to know
Yeah.
It's
What the heck
everywhere,
is
man.
JoJo?
Oh man,
it's something.
it's a thing.
It's definitely
It's
a
a
thing.
One of my cousins
I'm
showed me it
scared.
once, and like I think some guy was getting a fucking swirly or something. I don't remember.
I
Um,
have
Oh,
good reason
I
to
know
be
what you're
scared.
talking
I
about.
have good reason to be
Oh,
scared.
God.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
It's interesting. But
It is.
anyway,
But-
I'm not gonna explain what JoJo is.
No.
You can look that up
I
on your
don't-
own time
I'm not
if you
going to look that up.
if you feel so inclined.
Search my Google
So
history.
sad.
I'll give you my Google account username and password. Search my Google search history. You will find nothing of the sort.
Okay, that's good.
Ew, his tongue is so weird.
What?
What's going on over there, Audrey?
Okay, so my dog Taco was
Wait, what?
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
I don't know, man.
What did you say?
So my dog Hamburger, my dog Mincemeat.
so my dog Taco. is
I was just taking my cat General So's chicken out on the walk.
General So's chicken, prepared for your enjoyment.
I was walking my dog Veal. My dog
he was-
Veal.
General So's chicken, prepared for your enjoyment.
Because that's
No,
nasty.
no, my
Dogs
dog
kissing are
Veal.
nasty. And then he licks me inside my mouth. And
Ugh.
that's disgusting.
Oh, bro.
Oh, I'm dying. Okay.
Luna's done that to my mom before.
It burns.
That's not good.
Hey,
I
Luna
think that's
is a
a
really. Luna's
You sure you don't have a xenomorph?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You don't have a xenomorph?
I don't know what that is.
Aw, you suck.
Never mind, I won't make that
You
one.
guys think that's stupid? Luna got into a bag of apples and ate like 2.5 apples while giving my mom the stink eye.
My cat has a defensive sneeze.
Ugh.
Like a fucking point a personal shield where she fucking just like rapid fire
there goes
just
my pop bottle.
Oh my god.
it's great.
One of my kittens, my favorite one, the sweet orange one, has apparently a super terrible allergy to fleas, and he's been sneezing and coughing while he sits on my shoulders while I'm on the toilet.
Good. Wait, why is he on your shoulder
That's-
while you're on
that's
the
nice.
toilet?
I stepped on
right.
He slept on
Ooh, now we know what's
and I slept on
under
him.
the
I
blanket.
slept on him.
I think
He slept in front of the toilet, and I stepped on him.
Well,
And just climbed me.
Audrey, I was just flipping through everyone's second level spells that they can now do, and you've got some interesting choices.
Oh, bring me
What
up,
all have I
Jordan.
missed?
Or don't.
So I'm gonna have to
I haven't
read
been
what
able to
these
do-
are
I see.
before I tell you what they do, but
Okay.
Athena's gonna have a fun time depending on what these things do.
Oh.
Like the one I'm currently
Ooh.
looking
What's my
up called
character been doing?
Detect Thoughts. So I don't know
So
what she can do.
so
that.
it sounds to me like I'm going to be no longer the only one with bullshit spells. Because
no.
That sounds like
Like if she can just read minds now.
Yeah.
That's great.
I know, right?
I hope you guys don't.
yeah, you'll
I'll
come
read you
across some fucking Lovecraftian horror, read its mind, and then just follow.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, can I control mine too?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm just looking
Yeah.
through to see what this
I'm
does.
sure at some point, but
Yeah.
I don't know about the second level.
Yes.
Hey, what all have you guys been doing where I haven't been able to play the past few times?
Um,
So
You can check on my
we
channel.
are currently in a forest because we're trying to get to the next town to fully heal you. and everyone else because of the whole
Are we
dragon thing.
walking or are we still in the
No, we're in the
caravan?
caravan. Yeah, we're in the caravan. So we stopped in this forest and guys go out and get me
Hang on a
ingredients
second, I'll be right
so
back.
I can make things.
She made sure to be as vague as possible.
Yeah. She said get berries, and we were like, okay.
Remind me,
So-
which one's Athena?
Athena!
Spoiled brat.
True, so true.
Aw.
Just they're very similar. They even begin with the same letters.
I mean,
Hey, Audrey, you might want to call the fire department because you just got burned by Corey.
um,
God.
so we went into the forest earlier. We killed a bear deer hybrid creature called a bearlope, and then we
Me.
stumbled upon this gigantic pack of bearlopes that were by this gigantic beehive, and they saw us, or they saw Gander and Dacius because Lashana and Athena were back by the caravan making food. And by that I mean Lashana was doing nothing and Athena was trying to make food.
You should have cooked Lashana.
I was tempted.
I mean, to be honest, if we knew this was going to happen, that would have been a good way to explain why Tessa can't show up anymore.
Oh yeah, what a real way to make this is how real heroes are made. You go like 2 hours without eating, and you're just immediately like, okay, who's getting eaten first?
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
At least the Donner Party waited.
You eat me, eat
Yeah.
my fucking character.
Yeah, that was.
I mean,
Yeah,
cannibalism.
Hey, you try to eat me, I'll freeze you to death, even
Yeah.
even in my adult state.
so,
Art.
so
would you
Dacius,
say?
Even in your
Close
adult
to-
stage, yeah.
yes.
Hey, Corey.
Yes. So,
Corey.
Dacius and Gander got taken by the Bearlopes, and they met their king, and Dacius has the ability to comprehend other languages. So he was the only one who could understand, and their
Yeah.
king was pretty much like, hey, there's these gigantic bees that are destroying our forest,
Yeah.
and we can't...
That kind of sounds like fun, but
and
you
we
never know.
kind of want you to go and kill them all. And if you don't, we might kill you.
Yeah.
But we're not going to outright say it.
Yeah. Wait,
So,
What?
so then we were like, oh, okay. And then Athena was like, those guys are taking too long. Lashana, you should go out and find them. Lashana was like, no.
You should go fucking scream into the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Athena
Where
was like,
are
fine, I'll do
you?
it myself. So she went out, was screaming in the forest. She saw a pack of the bees, and she saw one of them, and she used a couple spells to actually befriend their captain, and she got their captain, whose name is Paul, to murder all of his other comrades.
She immediately grew attached and named it. You know, this random animal that she found, which
Yeah, well,
it's
I mean, she also got kind of scared of it because it was murdering just a whole
Yeah.
bunch of things. So
Yeah.
she,
Yeah.
so she ran away screaming. Then Lashana showed up, and she saw Paul, and I think she did help him kill like a couple of the bees. And then she was just like, "I don't want to kill you." So she went on ahead, and then we all kind of met up outside of the hive. And then we're like, okay, well, I guess we gotta kill all these bees. So, but we didn't know how to get inside, so we asked Paul. So what Paul did was he knocked everybody out, took us into their cell, like their jail cells, but he was the guard of the room. So when we got out of the jail cell, he was there and everything was okay. However, there
However,
were two Barrelopes assigned to watch
Ah.
over Dacius and Gander. And
So-
Dacius, because of his pacifistic nature, thought it would be a good idea to get away from the group and pick up the two Barrelopes, making him a literal just red target.
You know, it sounds. I wasn't thinking about it in the moment, and it sounds a lot more fucking stupid. You know.
I mean, again, it makes sense for his character.
Corey, Xander.
And I don't think to sum it all up, Dacius did a fucky wucky,
Yeah.
and
It's like,
he definitely
come here.
so he put them on, you know, he threw them over his shoulders. Now a bit of a plot hole, a bit of a plot hole.
Hang on a sec.
Right.
I don't know where he got the strength to do that,
There you go.
but he did it.
Nah,
And-
it's not. It's not. I mean, hey, we said throughout the whole thing like his legs were about to give out, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't really call that a plot hole.
It's
I would say,
it's a miracle. Let's
yeah,
call it that.
Yeah, there we go.
So he
Jesus,
just
why didn't you just bash their heads together?
Because
thought-
because he's a pacifist,
Well,
and
I
also
thought-
he had a thought
Tastes like
that if he
Excuse
left
me for
them,
not studying pacifism.
well, it's also because he had a thought that if he left them,
it tastes
then they would A, die, or B,
like
have a doom guy romp throughout the entire hive themselves.
now here's the funny epic slapstick part. So, you know, I bend the rules a bit, and Dacius disguises himself, right? And he can't make up for the wings, so he has the two things slung over his
What the-
shoulders because
what's happened so far.
so, you know,
So far.
that sort of covers up the fact that he doesn't have wings, and also makes sense why he wouldn't be flying because he's carrying two of them at once.
Yep.
And
That was
Man, it
the
is
most. That was the most like treacherous just situation.
he made it through most of them barely.
Yeah.
So now here's the
literally one lower number.
here's
he
here's
would've
the
been
part
cut.
here's the part where it gets even funnier. So this is mainly Dacius's fault, and also my fault, because I didn't think, and I suggested the idea like, oh, why don't you guys help me? And then Corey reminded me, well, you know, that'd be a really terrible idea. But see, Audrey was like, oh, maybe I could get Paul to, you know, relieve Dacius of one of the Barrelopes. And so,
Hey,
you know, he
Corey,
does that, and Dacius is just like, oh, you know, you're
Door's shut, you can't
taking
get in, Paul.
one of these off my back.
Hang on, I gotta like.
And then he realizes that, you know, they're in the fucking food processing facility.
Yeah,
Hang
and
on a moment, guys. Hang on.
okay.
The dog wants in and the door's locked.
Oh no, poor doggo.
It's
But-
cauliflower. He can survive.
Caulifla. I will
Who's a
never.
good boy?
I will never stop pronouncing his name like that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna head
Doggo
inside
gets
too.
put through the food processing plant.
Next. Not that, guys. My phone's at 14, so I'm gonna go grab my charger. Excuse me, it's out around.
All right.
Hang on.
Yeah. We'll wait to continue recapping this epic tale. It really was
Speaking of
epic, though.
Tails, cauliflower's epic tail is hitting my leg.
Ha. Everyone liked that.
Like a fucking what was it?
I did lock
Oh,
myself out in the
was
door.
that no? That was a
Wanted to get my
that was
charger.
Telltale, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say fucking BioWare.
Like,
My
Telltale.
cousin is in the room with me.
Hey, can you
Telltale's
throw me a
dead.
charger?
Sad. Big sad.
Minecraft story mode killed them.
Oh no! Of course.
Nerd. I don't know.
One of my friends bought Minecraft story mode on like fucking Netflix or something, even though it's supposed to be a game.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. It's free on Netflix. At least it was.
My cousin goes, "Oh, I watched that."
Minecraft story mode fucking kills a company.
That is
Okay, I'm back outside. Oh,
okay.
there's a
Uh,
skull.
I hit my.
Well, anyways,
I gotta plug my phone
So-
in, guys. Hang on.
Oh,
Oh, there's that one.
thank you, Gavin. That shows how I feel inside right now.
Bite me, Gavin. Bite me, but don't give me poison.
All right, Donald Duck.
I just got
Donald Duck is on
Thanos
amphetamine
beatboxing. Have you seen that one?
No.
The real national treasure.
I'm-
There's like one clip where he actually does the beatboxing that just fucking circled around the internet a million times over. And then people combine that and some other awful fucking rap song. Like, it's not technically rap. There is no rapping in the song. The guy just starts going off on how he's fucking Optimus Prime. They combined that with the fucking Thanos beatboxing, and it was awful. And fucking Eddie came in with his soundboard, with that on his fucking soundboard, and played that for 10 fucking minutes in the fucking call. Really,
my God.
along with that, and like CDI Zelda fucking sound bites, just bombs for 10 minutes. Rope
All right,
the-
Xander, are you ready to?
I'm ready to die.
Okay,
Okay.
anyways,
I'm gonna
Okay,
break
so-
my phone's
so-
dangling by my charger from an overhead outlet.
So Paul pretty much when Dacius gave him the Barrowlope, Paul, because of course he's one of these bees and they're in the food processing plant, so he just tossed the Barrowlope up where they wrap up the other Barrowlopes to eat them.
Dacius doesn't notice this. He's just sort of like, okay, thank Christ. He's not thinking about where he is or what was probably going to happen with that one Barrowlope. But he didn't. That Barrowlope didn't have a fun time.
And then and then Athena messed everything up. I can't.
Hey!
This is the only time through this whole situation where it's someone else's fault other than Dacius's. Because
Yeah.
Athena runs up.
Guys, my moron cousin just tried to get with the most ancient meme in existence. It's not even a
What?
meme. It's something stupid.
Fucking Nyan Cat or something.
No, even older.
Yeah.
Nyan. I was about to say, is it Nyan? Neon? Neon?
Oh no,
Nylon.
I was just saying, yeah.
No,
Oh, I hate
it's
you.
even older than that. Think of 2009, 2010.
Wait. I don't know. This is Sparta.
I was
No.
like 5.
I'm gonna make a character I'm gonna make a cat character that just says nya just to annoy
It's gonna be the only character I'm not pacifist towards.
you.
No.
It's gonna-
Kick the cat.
It's gonna be the only character that Dacius actually hates.
He's just gonna kick the cat every
Guys,
time.
guys,
What?
I'm beating a metal thing against the brick
Uh,
to get your attention. Now, here's where Donovan came out and said, "Oh, Xander, you know D?" And I was like, "Bite me, Donovan."
D's
Oh
nuts.
god, don't tell me.
Okay, really quick, I have a question.
What's
What?
that?
Okay, so do you guys want to keep Tessa's character around? Because if you do, if you want to keep it around, or we can just kill it just in case.
Oh, I know what I want to do.
Okay.
He
Well,
wants
I
to
was
just
just
get
saying,
rid
if
of
you
it.
want to keep it around just in case, I don't think we'll be able to play again. But
Kill it, kill it.
I'm not gonna say what's gonna happen, but
Okay, well, I was just
something's gonna happen.
Anyways,
Kill it.
Athena in this
Horrible
like
time.
show this show of pure intelligence,
Big brain.
like goes full fucking like average Rick and Morty viewer mode and decides to run up to Dacius screaming
Yeah,
just screaming.
yeah.
Guys, I've never
And-
seen that show, so I'm not familiar with its fandom.
Pretty
any-
much,
Any fandom for anything is fucking awful.
Athena did a dumb. She screamed out, which he wasn't supposed to do. All the bees turned to us. This was a literal life or death situation for everybody.
So well, Corey recommended me this, so I can't take all. I think he did. So I decided to talk to all of them, and I roll a charisma check, and I land a fucking 20.
Oh yeah, and then and then out of an actual act of big brain, Dacius was like, okay, so I'm not only gonna save our butts, but I'm gonna get Athena back in the process.
You know what? I'm gonna be real. I actually wasn't thinking about getting Athena back.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just it just
but-
kind of went that way.
Yeah.
which was amazing.
It
So
is.
he
I was
He-
terrified.
So he makes
As he
this
should be.
big speech, pretty much saying how I'm a guard. I'm trying to take all these things to the queen so she can eat them. But this one over here isn't cooperating. And then all the bees turn to Athena and immediately take her to the queen to be eaten.
So I still have one barrel oak, you know. I still have one barrel oak on my, or Dacius still has one barrel oak on his shoulder. So we all, you know, just sort of mosey on into the queen room, and this is where Dacius does the second bad, because he gives the barrel oak to the queen because he didn't know what else to do, and he takes just a tad too long to think about what to actually do, and he gets fucking crushed. The barrel oak just gets fucking just squeezed to death.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, because the queen was gigantic, like almost as big as the hive itself, which was a dungeon, and she just crushed it in her hand.
Anyways, you know, I'd say the second mistake, last big mistake Dacius made, and of course this is by an extension my mistake, was it probably, well, okay,
He tried being
whenever the queen was talking, she sounded incredibly condescending and malicious. So, based off those two things, and the fact that, you know, Dacius just sort of let two fucking barrel oaks die, it was kind of like, well, I don't really want to not fight you at this point. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, you initiate the fight, and then, in an actual, the only smart thing that, what was her name? Shauna,
Yeah,
whatever the fuck,
Lashana.
does is, of course, by Corey mentioning the fact that she has a bunch of oil flasks, she throws the oil flasks.
All like she had 10 of them.
Yes,
So the
all
entire
10.
courtroom is just completely full of oil, and Athena has firebolt.
Yeah.
So, you know, Dacius, he knows what's happening. So I tell Corey, just fucking dart towards the queen and punch. And I've rolled another 20.
Yeah, he did. At that exact, like, this wasn't even, because we all knew this wasn't going to kill the queen. It was the fire that was going to kill her. But
Yeah.
it was just a super cool moment that the game was like, okay, I'll give you a 20. So Dacius got a 20, ran up, punched the queen straight in the eye,
Sounds
just
painful.
completely destroying it. He said a cool line right before the fire hit. And then Athena, trying to save Dacius, told Paul to try to take him and fly out of the hive. So Paul was doing that, but then her spell activated. So then everything started blowing up.
So then the most epic and honestly, I was kind of just thinking that Corey was just gonna, let Dacius be dead. As much as, that'd be boring for me, I was like, he's done some pretty stupid things, but in a move that I honestly should have expected. It was one of those scenes where it's like one character trades their life for another, and it's great. So the fucking hive's burning down, and it's fucking it. The hive is just done. It's like fucking Vietnam. And then Paul comes down holding Dacius, and Paul's fucking dead.
Both of them were pretty much dead. Like, I had Dacius roll a saving throw to make sure he was alive, which he was.
But so it's funny because as much as I'd like as much as that kind of is a bit cliche, it wasn't intentional. Which
and then it was the added thing that Athena, of course, she gave Dacius a healing potion so he could somewhat function. He's still not completely better.
Yeah.
He will have to see a cleric for that to heal you and him and everybody. But then he tried to give Paul one of her last healing potions. I think she only has one more. And she put it in his mouth, but then he just spit it out because his queen is dead. He served, even though he met a new friend, it didn't matter. The queen is who he served. The queen was his life. She's gone. He didn't see it worth living anymore. So he didn't.
Oh yeah, and I lost the quarterstaff. I think it's pretty safe to assume that it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's complete. I don't think I removed it yet. I'm going to have to because
I don't really care.
Let me see.
But that's pretty much the 20-minute summary.
Yeah, pretty much.
Of all of the events that have transpired, an entire fucking 60-minute portion, or the entire end of a movie.
Yeah,
just fucking happened.
Yeah, it was
while you were gone. Xander.
And then after all that, everybody except Lashana kind of had a reflection moment on just life and their current situation. Athena pretty much broke down crying. Gander had an interesting, he didn't say a whole lot, so no one at the moment knows exactly what he thought at that moment, but he was very stoic about everything that happened. And then we get to see probably the most human part of Dacius, who, unknown to everyone else at the moment, has a piece of Paul's carapace just with him now.
That's creepy.
I know, right?
You don't get to talk. You were the one who really weirdly fucking hugged a child in the last fucking village.
Yeah.
It's true.
But I was telling her I was the queen, the princess.
I know. We're just
she's a minor.
By the way, what?
35.
By the way,
I'm
I know Athena's going to use this all the time now because I've read what it is. So detect thoughts just using it once, you can read a creature's thoughts.
Awesome.
What's funny is normally it's if a creature is of this much intelligence, then this much something, it won't work.
Yeah.
This is the exact opposite. If something is too stupid, it won't work.
That makes sense though, because
that kind of does
try and
make
read
sense,
the
to
mind
be
of a
honest.
bug. What is it going to be fucking thinking?
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that means literally anything that
anything
is
that
intelligent in the slightest, she can
so
read its
basically
mind.
anything that
Excuse me.
would be good to read the mind of, you can read the mind
Right.
Okay, so it wouldn't work on Lashana.
of.
No, it wouldn't work on
Epic
yourself.
flex.
No, it wouldn't work on yourself, Audrey.
Excuse me.
Well, it wouldn't work on herself anyways.
Well, okay, so but then here's the
also
other
wouldn't
thing.
work on me.
So if she wanted to, she can go deeper with it if she wants, and the creature has to make a wisdom check. If they don't make it, then she'll be able to read everything about them. She'll know their personality, their deepest desire, their like what they like and dislike, everything.
Oh boy, she'll be able
Sounds
to
like fun,
know
right?
that I'm a sucker for Van Halen.
The literal only downside to this spell is it takes 1 whole minute to actually activate.
Oh.
That's the only downside. I don't care.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only downside.
The only time where I could see that not being useful is like if we're already in the middle of a fight. Because you're trying to read someone's mind for a minute. A lot of things can happen in a fight in a minute. But literally everywhere else, like at the beginning of the fight, fucking literally any other time when you're talking to somebody. Although something tells me though that because for that wisdom check, like, is it for them to figure out that their minds are being readed or something?
I just read it. Just said they automatically know that you're probing their mind. So any turn, any turn they want, they can try to do an intelligence check, and it's against Athena. So you're pretty much having a mind battle at that point.
Yeah.
And if they succeed, then of course the spell ends. And also something interesting, and this will make it a bit harder to use, but if you can master it, it'll be amazing. So, in this, it makes sense. What you when you talk to them, it will change what they're thinking. So Athena has to be kind of careful if she asks any questions or anything while probing their mind, because that means their thoughts will change.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that is a really interesting spell that I know she's going to use all the time now.
Yeah.
You also
What
have
about other spells?
You have Alter Self, which I think lets you make a super disguise, but I don't know. Just let me, or maybe it's like more than that. I don't know.
Oh, I want to be able to like disguise myself. Like that would be great. Like go into a fight not looking like myself.
You're gonna be able to make people think you're smarter than you are. Like, you'll be able to make people think you have the intelligence of, I don't know, a housefly.
That's useful.
What's that?
Oh my gosh. So you don't like, yeah, of course you can. It says you can train. You can change your appearance, like literally everything about your appearance.
So that's basically fucking bargain bin shape-shifting.
But here's the actual useful things. If you want, you can make yourself gills.
What?
So you can breathe underwater.
Just turn yourself into fucking torpedo or something.
Yeah.
Like it would be useful if you ever need to go in water.
And you can also morph your body to have, like, they call them natural weapons. So if you want claws or spines or something, you can do that.
What is
Okay, so
my
are we actually
head?
going to get to the game tonight?
Yes, this is important though, because I'm telling everybody what their new spells are.
Or, you know
Yeah.
what? If I need to get anybody's attention, I can just do this.
Yes. But I'll read your other second level spells. Just
I was
Okay.
bashing a capital U-shaped piece of metal on bricks. It knocked my phone off the charger because my phone's just dangling from an overhead outlet at this point, and my phone smacked my foot.
Oh, you can levitate now. Okay.
Piss off. You know what? Fine. Fine. I got some bullshit spells too, I'm sure.
And you can become Spider-Man.
That's great.
You can cling to walls, so that's nice.
Oh, Nigel's as useless as ever.
Oh,
Wouldn't that have been a given anyways if she could just turn into whatever fucking creature she wants?
You both have and like for you, Gavin, you both can climb on walls now. So that's cool.
Oh, okay.
You both also have Misty Step. I'm not sure what that is. Mirror Image, so I guess you can make like a clone of yourself. And Invisibility. You both have that. Oh, and Hold Person.
Nice.
That's a spell.
So, do I have any new unique spells?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You both have you both have those. You have Darkness. She does not have Darkness.
Well, that sounds pretty edgy.
I know, right?
It really does.
You better share. I want darkness.
Wait, shut up. You can fucking turn into literally anything. I don't want to
Wait.
hear it.
Oh my.
Share. I'll share mine.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so, but while you can turn invisible, and so can she has the additional ability to see invisible things.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Like, I think the tables of which
Yeah.
class is OP has just completely flipped.
Okay, so Daisy, you can't sneak up on her now.
No.
I didn't plan on it.
Ray of Enfeeblement.
Oh, shit.
You have that.
Who?
You.
Oh.
Ray of Enfeeblement. I'll make sure she doesn't.
God, I swear, if she just has, like, most of my spells.
Oh, never mind. I just didn't see it. No, she does have Darkness. Because of course she does.
Fuck off, man.
Okay, she does not have Ray of
She's trying
Enfeeblement.
to. That's why she's laughing so much.
She does not have Ray of Enfeeblement. So
What
that's
does that do?
Let me-
It's gonna be
let
the
Something tells me it isn't as good as literally anything else.
me- like, you got the kitchen, she got everything and the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm looking.
The most you can do is just make. Most you can do is make steak.
If
She
they
can actually kill
if they
anything.
don't fucking like if that thing doesn't make them fucking just drop to the ground or something, just immediately
Okay, Ray of Enfeeblement. A black beam of innervating energy springs from your finger. It's always your finger. You can just flip off everybody. And just power. This class was made for you, Gavin.
It really.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. If it hits, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
The bathroom. is that
Yeah,
way if you
yeah,
need
that's
to,
pretty
guys.
good.
Share.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's pretty
You can
good. So,
see invisible things,
now,
Audrey.
not only can you flip off an enemy and learn its weakness, but you can flip it off and make it weak.
Anything else?
All right. Anything else unique? I hope.
You have telepathy and telekinesis.
No,
Uh,
I want telekinesis.
Doubt it.
I think I'm pretty sure one of you
Seriously,
gets it,
I
but
would love
I don't know who.
telekinesis.
I want telekinesis.
me, Audrey, I got it
You
first.
have suggestion, and I think you might also have shatter unique to you. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Really?
Don't listen to me.
Oh my Jesus.
You're the dungeon
How much-
master. We kind of have to.
How much like intersection is there? Hold on.
Okay, there's one more I have to check. Okay, you have You have 2 spells that she does not. And she has at least 5 that you do not.
Basically, you're screwed, Gavin.
Okay, I'm back.
Why?
I'm back.
Why do I feel like
I have
just
no
because
clue.
it's in like Athena's gonna
What'd I miss?
She's gonna be all what'd you miss?
Yeah, I just
You-
got back.
Oh, you have only 2 spells that she doesn't.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Who is playing that soundtrack?
So what?
It's it's flipping things off to make them weaker and enthrall, which I have to see what that does.
Yeah, the tables definitely have turned.
Yeah, I feel like it would be in Decius's character where Athena's just boasting about how she has so many more like spells than he does, and then he uses Ray of Enfeeblement on her so she can't attack anything.
That would be
Nah.
awful. I would not do that.
I'm not gonna be that much of a dick.
No, but I will be that bitch who decides to probe through his mind.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna find anything.
Yeah.
It's not that he doesn't think about anything. It's just like the whole idea. is just-
Well, remember, y'all. You two will have a mind battle. Why do I feel like one of these sessions? It's just going to be like an intense mind battle.
God.
Like you two are just going to be rolling, just rolling intelligent checks. But I'm gonna like make up like a mind battle scene that's going on.
God.
And I'll pull in the Final Fantasy IV battle music.
Okay, so enthrall. You weave a distracting string of words, causing creatures of your choice that you can see within range and that can hear you to make a wisdom check. Any creature that can't be charmed succeeds on this saving throw automatically. Okay, whatever. And if you or your companions are fighting a creature, it has, okay, whatever. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on wisdom checks. Ooh.
Ooh.
So if you wanted to, you could use enthrall on an enemy, and then Athena could use the check thoughts
Great. I have a spell that's
to help
only.
her.
Yeah, that's. You know, I hope throughout the entire game, just leveling, it's gonna be switching from whose fucking class is more bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
so it's, like the first level was you, second's me, third's gonna be
Yeah. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be one or the other, I'm sure. Although I can't wait until I get to the say a word and someone dies spells.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I can control animate objects.
That sounds fun, right?
I can't
All right,
say it.
now.
Okay, guys,
Inanimate
my face
object.
coated in mud because I just knocked my phone off the charger and it fell right into the yard.
Well, now I think we can begin.
Yes.
Hang on, do I have anything new?
Yeah, I will.
Wait! How is he leveling up?
It's only fair.
Oh wait, that's right.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
He
that is
didn't
right.
level up. I forgot I didn't level him.
He had a really intense dream that was just
Yeah.
as traumatic.
Yeah, he went. What we didn't know was while we were on an adventure, a dream demon actually was by the caravan the whole time.
See,
And
the only true hero in this situation, the only one who was truly fighting, was I don't even remember his name. Nigel.
Yeah,
The only
N-
true
yeah.
hero.
What was going on was a dream demon was around the caravan the entire time and decided to invade Nigel's dream. So Nigel had an entire adventure we don't even know about. He met party members. There was a whole big thing, but now they're all gone.
Fight me,
It was a
Corey.
dream.
Yeah.
Fight me. And hey guys, it's not my fault I couldn't play. Firstly, we weren't able to come down here, and that one time when I was able to play a bit, and then my internet went out, and Ron.
Yeah, no,
all over the place.
We
It's
we
not my
it's,
fault there's a suddenly internet line out here. Suddenly
We get it.
kinda
It's
unlocked.
always-
We
It's
get it,
okay.
Xander.
Shut up.
it's okay, man. We got it. It's fine.
So nice.
You will
Hey,
make
Corey.
it up. You have ice breath.
Corey,
Why do you
No.
all say it so
At the same
nicely?
Hey,
time, I'm freaking
can we-
incapacitated.
for
I
this
mean,
week,
you're getting better. You got anti-poison, so you're getting better. It's just we're taking you to a Clark.
Clark.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I'm.
No!
Oh yes. you're
From
telling me
for
to Clark.
Audrey's
you're-
request, we must call them Clark.
yes.
You're
Yeah.
taking me to.
They're gonna be so. They're gonna tell us to go to a fucking bank. They're gonna tell us that there aren't Clarks in the fucking. You
There
know,
aren't Clark.
like they're gonna think we're trying to say clerk, and we just have heavy accents.
I'm
you're
sorry.
taking me-
There is no person in this town named Clark. But
No,
you
you're
can
ta-
go
you're
to
taking
the
me to Clark's
Adventurers Guild and see if there's any traveler named Clark
God.
there.
No, you're taking me to Clarksburg. I think I might have to nuclear
We need to
season
go
them.
find
Clarksburg,
this
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's cleric now.
Claire.
It's a bit Irish.
It's Irish, yeah.
Truly evolving.
Oh, we have to go to the cleric.
Oh, we have to go to the
God.
cleric, yeah.
All right, let's
Okay.
begin.
Go find a Claritin.
It's literally been an hour. Let's begin.
Yes, let's
Yes,
continue.
let's begin.
We have,
Okay.
to go find we have to find some Claritin, okay? Audrey is sick. We need to get her some Claritin.
Well, just
That's
hold
an
on.
allergy medicine.
Just hold up. So,
I know. I'm not as stupid as you think I am. I'm more stupid.
Yeah, I can
as
feel that.
the party's eyes begin to flutter open, they can feel the sun's rays beating down on them.
Almost as hot as literal fire.
They're still in the caravan, and it kind of like last night's events are still in their minds, but it kind of felt like a dream.
I must have been super sloshed.
Yep.
This is one weird arse hangover.
They were, cause
Ah, but what?
they look around. Everything's so peaceful.
Ah,
The only sound they can hear are birds chirping as they pass by, and a
nuclear
light
missiles being
breeze.
launched.
It's calm. There's something wrong.
But
One-
as
Yep.
Dacius looks down at his hand where he was holding the piece of the carapace, it is still there, telling him that these events were most certainly not a dream.
damn.
Yep.
Oh, what time
What,
is
even
it?
more sloshed than I am?
8:39 or 8:30 something.
You know, you would
It's
think
12:06 p.m. Monday,
you would think
8:34.
that
January 11th, 47. Just 4780.
you would think that a priest that has time traveling magic, they would at least know magic that could tell time.
Oh,
No, according to my sundial, it's according to my mobile sundial, it is the sun's up. There you go, the sun's up. I can't look outside.
I will
the
make
caravan,
it
but the
canon
sun's
now
up.
that Nigel just has a sundial with him at all times, but he doesn't know how to read it.
Exactly.
Yeah, all you can say is yes, there is a shadow. The sun is indeed up.
Yeah.
Or I'm really close to a torch.
No, he looks at the sundial, then he looks up at the sky. Yep, the sun's out.
Yep. Sun's
Either
out.
The sun's out, or I'm on something.
You're on
either
that.
either
app.
the sun's out or I'm out.
Yep.
Oh,
Either the
Nigel's
sun's
awake.
out, or I just went out.
sadness.
Nigel's awake. That's good.
Sure did miss a lot.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna kill a
that-
human.
That was a lot that you missed.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Athena, how are you?
Anybody around here know where there's a human I can kill? I need to every 2 days to kill a human.
Shut up, Nigel.
Bite
Hopefully.
Me. Bite me, Athena.
Hopefully.
No.
You're the one who
This-
first poisoned me to begin with after frickin' Dacius ran me over.
I will poison you again if you don't shut up. Paul.
Hopefully this
I'm going to
road
I'm
God
going to
damn it.
freeze you to death in your sleep.
Hopefully this road leads to some town, some place with a map.
Where we can get
Um,
Shut
sloshed.
up, Dacius.
We're not gonna get down
If-
the road if we don't
if-
move down the road.
Everyone, I don't mean to alarm you,
Oh God.
but was Lashana's skin that color?
I
What?
don't know about that.
As they all turn to where Lashana was sleeping, they see that her skin has darkened to an uncomfortable shade of gray.
Nip.
Starting to look a lot like me.
It-
Well,
What happened to her?
Paul.
Maybe she's got the Black Plague,
It's possible.
as opposed to the
Oh.
White Plague or the. No, maybe
you
she's
think
got
she
the
was
Nip
drunk?
Plague. She's got the Nip Plague.
I think she might have. Gander, he inches over and he grabs her shoulder and starts turning, and they all see. It's kind of weird that they didn't notice it, but yes, a decently large stinger, definitely
Yep.
from a wyvern hornet, was lodged in her
what?
arm.
Okay, you cut out immediately when you said where it was lodged.
Yeah, you did, Corey. You really did.
It's like self-censoring.
Sorry, Gander, could you speak up?
Yeah.
Cut out.
Sorry,
it was
guys,
in
there
it-
are no females.
it was in her-
There are no females here. You can say where the stinger got lodged.
Did you hear me that time?
Yep.
So if you would dig your head out of your rear end, I might be able to understand you a bit better.
Well,
Yeah, I got
She's dead
sloshed
weight
last
now.
night or something.
Can I
literally.
keep her stuff?
God.
I
Did someone just
I
say, "Can I keep her
suppose-
stuff"?
Where's my round of money?
you know, I'm a-okay with moving all her equipment to you if she does that.
I swear someone just asked, "Can I keep her
Can I?
stuff?"
Can Dacius take one coin?
forget morning
Yeah.
No, the
one-
coin's
No,
not
no,
mine.
no. I'm gonna do something with it. Just take one coin.
No. Go to your room.
Well, since Dacius said what he was taking first, he does take one coin.
Okay, I want
I'll
everything
take a
else.
brain so I can
That's
be more
fine.
smart.
Yes.
Oh wait,
Take a
it's, I guess I'll ask gold or silver coin. Which one did you take?
Gold. Just one.
Okay.
I want everything else that she owes.
Do we plan on burying her?
No.
I don't
we
know
can
about
just
that.
throw it.
Would
Should-
is
she
there
sounds
any
like
way
she'd
of
make good stir fry.
healing her?
Probably
I mean-
not. Oh well.
She smells
I don't-
like she'd make good stir fry.
I don't know if we can keep a corpse.
Throw
I'll
her
keep it in my
off. She's
stomach.
useless.
That is a good point.
Okay, keep in mind, guys. Officially, it's canon now. Nigel's cannibalistic.
Well, he's not a cannibal if he's not
yeah,
human.
yeah. You're not eating dragons. You're eating people. So
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, humans are Nigel's favorite food, and he's wanting to keep Lashana's corpse in his stomach.
Well,
Lashana's an elf.
yeah. If we ain't gonna bury her,
I'm not eating her.
I'm not saying we're gonna eat her.
I'm not eating her. I'm half elf.
None of us are gonna eat her.
You say that now.
Oh yeah,
say
you
that now,
are
Dave,
half
you
elf. I never noticed how slightly pointed your ears are.
Go to hell.
I want
Highway to
Dacius
hell.
to just sort of-
Highway to hell.
mark on the coin and throw it into the forest.
Okay.
Wow.
I just looked up I just looked up what my paladin's new spells are, and mine is Find Steed. That is a spell.
You- God. Even the knight guy has a somewhat more useful spell than the dedicated magic user. God.
Yeah, I mean, but we already have a caravan, so
Yeah.
how useful really is it?
In a normal game. Luckily for me, this isn't a fucking normal game.
Yeah. So I guess since we're all kind of blistered, we're all kind of divided here. As the DM, I will ask, what shall we do with Lashana's corpse?
Throw her body.
We can
Why would
throw her after looting her, because I mean, of course, we're going to loot her either way.
Yeah.
2, which I know, even though humans are his favorite food, I'm sure he will settle for elf. Eat her.
I've already thrown my coin. I've already thrown the last thing she'll be remembered by. So that whatever is fine with me. I'm not gonna partake in the.
Or 3, keep her in the caravan to see if we can find some way to heal her.
I'm thinking
Just throw her
maybe
out
we
of the
should
caravan.
loot her and toss her.
Well, I already made the charm to remember. She's officially dead. I'm sorry.
All right, well, tossing it is.
Yep.
All right.
Toss it.
All her stuff.
I already had my whole 5 seconds of kind of feeling sad, because even though Dacius is a pacifist, he didn't fucking know at all about Lashana.
What
Hey, can I
what
at
do
the
you?
very least have a head as a souvenir?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah,
She's
sure,
already
why not?
dead. I mean, we're already gonna chuck her.
Okay, then feed me her head.
Okay. So,
Yes.
everyone's getting ready to toss her off. Athena is currently looting her for everything. Taking her favorite crowbar, shovel, sickle,
Dagger.
flail, dagger. Also her thief tools. Athena doesn't know how to use those, but you know what? Hey, she might have to sell them. So.
I would like to point out that despite them two supposedly being at least knowing each other for longer than Dacius, he's shown more fucking respect.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think that's more of a difference of their characters
Yeah.
than
Even a pacifist has to stop somewhere. Audra's like, no, give me it all.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
sorry, you died. Give me your money.
yeah. She took her money.
I'll give her a break because we just got I guess I just got the shit beaten out of me, and we're out in the middle of the forest. I guess we could use whatever we can get.
Paul died, so
I'll
I don't
take her
really
head.
care about Lashana.
But so as Athena is looting Lashana's body, and Gander's just kind of off in the corner because he views all of this as just being very unknight-like. He will not partake in any of this.
Hey, we're taking advantage of what we're giving, Gander.
But as Nigel says this, he is cutting off her head right now.
That's just nasty,
Gander.
Nigel.
I know, right?
Now we can see how dangerous Wyvern Hornet poison is, because instead of blood coming out, it's purple poison. That is
Purple
how
poison.
dangerous Wyvern Hornets.
Okay,
Hey,
screw it.
Nigel.
If I'm gonna get poisoned again by doing this, I'm just gonna chuck her head out. If I'm gonna get poisoned by eating her head, I'm just gonna chuck her head out.
Gander,
Yeah.
I know you probably don't feel that bad, but if you do, you shouldn't.
Yeah, Gavin, tell
He wasn't
us how
very
you really
useful.
Not really what I was trying to say. She's just dead.
You're the best at comforting people, Gavin.
I know,
You're the
right?
best.
It's like if
Just give
I-
me.
it's
Give
like
me a
if
minute.
it's like if a girl
I
breaks up with
can't.
Gavin.
People, Gavin. You should be a funeral director.
I know, right?
Give me a
It's
minute,
like
cause I'm.
it's like if he's trying to help
I'm
someone through their
giving
relationship.
Athena. Like Athena has so much stuff.
Oh god.
Gavin, it's like you're trying to help
so-
people through their relationship,
so
but you really
much
don't
stuff.
care.
I mean, that does make sense given the stereotype of women carrying kitchen sinks in their purses.
I know, right?
But
I
we've
thought,
also
I
gotta
thought it would have
remember-
I thought it would have made more sense because she's a thief and a fucking barbarian. But
and I'm a
we
princess.
can go down that route into that
Yep.
route.
I mean, hey, we can.
Can if you
But
want.
let's not.
Oh, I just. You're almost at your weight limit.
Oh,
Skyrim time.
You won't be able to carry much more after this.
Wait,
Listen,
seriously?
girl.
This is
Yeah, seriously.
Exercise.
this
I
is
mean, you have a crap ton of stuff.
me in fucking Fallout New Vegas after holding like 3 fucking things. I have like
you
dead
are
rats.
currently carrying 116 pounds of stuff out of your 150 that you can carry.
yeah.
Ha.
Lose some weight, please. Also, like I said, if Audrey knew how to turn volume down, then I'd probably cue up like the Skyrim theme or something.
Yeah.
Duh.
I was just saying, you want to make sure it's not
Da-da-da-da.
copyrighted.
Da, 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 da.
Oh boy.
Da-da-da-da-da,
There we go.
da-da-da-da-da.
Oh dear God, there what I plug.
There we go. All right.
There we go.
Her corpse has been looted. Her head has been chopped off. And now, as we are continuing down the road, her body has been tossed.
Pleasant.
Oh, well.
See ya.
See ya.
Trail
Wouldn't want to be
You
you.
know,
Gore and stuff is falling.
you know, Gander.
Is this how you all would treat me if I died?
Probably.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like shit.
I feel
Actually,
great.
no,
I'm
you would
full now.
probably. Gander, no, we'd be nicer and actually have a proper burial.
The idea is that he doesn't die.
I know, right?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
here's
let's
the-
not let him die.
Here's the thing, Dacius. You might feel like crap. I don't. I'm full.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you know what's funny that I just realized? Athena also took Lashana's armor, but she can't wear it.
Ha! Getting dunked on.
Hey, but I can sell it.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's not like it's gonna help you that much. Because you already. Well, I don't know how much money you still have, but you had a lot of.
She still has 461 gold
Yeah.
and 5 silver.
Is that counting the money I got from Lashana?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you spend a lot.
I know. But I also
Well,
gave
she is
400
royalty.
gold
She's a. She's a.
to-
Well, Corey, I mean, she's royalty. She's used to a lot. She's big.
We don't- we don't-
Um,
We don't know that. We have
Yeah.
a really good idea, but we don't know.
Yeah, we've never, or like, she's never outright stated that she's royalty yet,
In
and that,
fact, she stated the opposite multiple times.
Yes.
yeah,
And
The multiple times.
yes, that normally would automatically tell everybody that yes, she is the thing she says she's not, and I'm not saying that we don't know that, we just haven't like actually brought it up. We've never we've never found it.
It's in limbo. It's in limbo.
Also,
we never found it important enough to be
Is-
like, oh,
uh,
you're royalty. Okay.
I would like to ask. I'm kind of imagining if you're still half sort of fucking burnt to a crisp right now. Is that a pretty good?
Yeah,
So the
maybe.
burns are gone, but he can still feel the pain in his body.
Well, because I'm kind of thinking visually, like, because he's
Like visually he looks because thanks to the healing.
oh
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's still some soot on him. Like there's still, like I mean, but considering that his
Yeah.
He's already pretty dark to begin with. It's not that big a difference,
Yeah.
but like his body still burns. He
Yeah.
can feel it whenever he moves. It's very painful.
We all need to go get
Hang on,
that.
guys, I'm gonna pirate a video real quick. Hang on.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go, Xander.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna go commit a federal crime. Be
Hey
right
guys,
back.
Scott here.
Hey guys,
I'm gonna
Phil
pirate
Swift
the video
here.
today.
Binging way too much Scott the Woz recently.
Hey,
but
he's
I haven't
funny.
gotten it.
Did you
Yeah,
watch the
you
newest
can't-
one?
I just remembered that
Which
really
one's the newest
old.
one?
The Ultra Smash, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash.
You
Oh,
guys,
yeah,
you
I
guys,
saw that.
you guys remember?
The next game is probably gonna be what, like Chibi Robo
What?
Ziplash. I
We
think it
remember
came out
what?
May or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
But you
I
guys,
think it's gonna be Chibi Robo
Oh my
Ziplash.
gosh.
We'll find out tomorrow.
you guys remember the one shitty like old meme where it was that is like a fucking home video where some kid knocks down a fucking cardboard door holding like a fucking stapler or something as a gun,
Oh my
and
god.
there's the other kid on the monitor that just has taped over it illegal website, and it's just this thing about pirating online videos or whatever and how it's illegal.
Like, how old was that?
The audio quality was, you just couldn't understand them.
Cause like I think I do remember that, but it would.
I don't remember
it would
that
have
because
to
I don't
be
think
a
I've ever seen
long
that.
time.
Here's my thing. So here's the thing. I'm not gonna be able to stream it up at the house. I was just grabbing season 5, episode 10 of Microsoft Sam Super Errors and Signs because I missed the second half of the premiere while I got on here. I do feel bad for doing it, and if the guy ever opens up memberships to his channel, that'd be the one channel I would actually do that for.
Okay.
God,
Well,
please
it's
for I have sinned.
it's okay. Well, okay. While you're doing that, I'm just gonna say we are all
saying, I've
we're
already
still just going down the road right now.
Yeah.
I've-
Going
I've
down the
already started
road.
downloads, that's good.
Okay.
Rolling down the
So, yeah,
street,
we're just-
smoking
Yeah,
Endos,
Yeah,
sipping
we're
on
just-
gin and juice.
We're just driving down the
Laid
road.
back.
I mean, Gander.
With my mind on my money.
Gander
my money
right
on my
now,
mind.
he's not doing
Oh.
so hot considering how poorly they treated Lashana. And
Treating her
also
poorly is
from-
not exactly
Nobody
great.
sees me just chomping right through her
Well,
ears.
yeah,
I-
like, they can hear the munching noises and like the,
I tried to kind of respect her with the gold coin, but I knew we weren't gonna bury her, so all I could do is throw it in the forest.
I mean, Athena took her shovel.
Sorry about that.
Oh, well.
I
had
can't
a
speak the
No,
best
oh,
of the
well.
song.
She had a shovel.
Now Daisy is feeling bad about not burying her.
You know what?
Hey, guys, I'm going back to my snack.
You know that thing's still poisoned, isn't it?
Oh crap. I'm
I'm
screwed.
not using my last
Dear
hit.
God, I swear. I swear.
I'm not using my last antitoxin on him.
Die.
You know, I didn't even. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that he is
Well, no,
literally eating poison.
Corey, you said it.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
know.
And then, well, no, and then he said, "All right, no, I'm not gonna do it." But I think
But he's doing it.
yeah.
He already said
Oh.
he bit into the ear.
But he also
Get
said
some
before that he
people.
threw it over. So depending on which alternate universe you go with,
Depending on which alternate universe.
the lore.
Yeah.
He threw part of it over. You know what? We'll make a compromise.
He's
He
gonna
threw-
get really sick.
he cut off. He's already like I think his body is currently in a state where yes, it will start deteriorating very soon, but he can't feel
Ah.
it. So he will get sick if we don't get to a
Cleric.
Yes.
cleric.
Cleric.
The candy been dead again. That
We have to hurry up and get to the cleric.
Yes, we have to hurry up and get to the cleric,
We have to
yeah.
save Nigel.
Ja.
I need to get something from my safety deposit box, and we need to heal. And we need to heal me up too. We need to get to a clerk immediately.
We have to save Nigel.
Discord with my baby. Oh, they can hear me?
Ma, it's not a phase.
I'll take a picture of your room and show them. Yeah.
Please don't.
Oh, family. Isn't family the greatest?
Yes.
It's not a phasma, I swear.
Not a phasma.
Only 5 out of the 6 people are psychopaths.
The only part of my room that's not coated in my dust is not coated in dust is my bed and my desk, and otherwise the rest of the house is just coated in dust and Luna likes peeing everywhere.
Ah,
Well then.
She's
So,
a little beagle puppy, though. You have
do
to
you
excuse someone.
know where we're going?
The hell?
I could have
Highway
swore I had a map, but I don't.
He's still like jaded from what happened. So with
Yeah.
one of his arms, he just kind of like goes around trying to feel for a map anywhere.
Maybe in one of the bags. One of the bags in the back.
Gander walks back. He opens one. He unfolds a piece of paper that's just blank, but it has the word map written on it. Oh, well, I found a map, but I don't think it'll help.
Great, give me it.
He hands it over.
He just hands it over and it's like, here, take it.
I think I remember doing this.
Airplane and toss it, but it just goes over the side.
I think I've just pranked myself.
I think I just.
Oh, hurrah, I think I just pranked myself, yeah?
I
think I just pranked myself, yeah?
Wait, what? What did you say, Corey?
Did it? Oh, dang.
No, what did you say?
I said it in the corner. It just has "Ha, gotcha" signed Daisy.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Sometimes I hate myself more than I normally do.
It sounds like I'm trying to say, I'm trying to say, you got yourself, did you?
No, I think I left it. I think I left it at the last tavern when those ladies asked me to take him to the next town. I think I left it on the table in one of those bags.
I will ask because Athena seemed. Audrey, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I'm
Okay.
just looking at something.
Does because now, you know, it is partially because I am excited about your new ability, but Athena seems pretty bored, so I think it wouldn't be too far out of character for her to try out her new spell.
No.
I'm just putting that out there. You don't gotta do it if you wanted to.
But who would be the best person to do it on? Gander.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it on Gander.
Okay. Well, here we go. So, while Gander is trying to find the map, like he's going through all these bags, he even turns to Daisy. Why do you have so many bags in here?
It's a caravan.
Well, I know, but how can you find anything?
Yeah, well, usually I'm not. Usually, I'm not getting over being like roasted. Okay, literally.
Yeah, that's true.
Gander,
I think at one point they were
A what?
labeled. One point they were labeled in some dwarven tongue, but it's rubbed off.
Alright, guys. Here's how Dacius finds things. He doesn't.
So Athena, while Gander is distracted, she decides to test out her new found spell. So I will roll for you to see if you get the intelligence check. It would be
That would be awesome.
It would be hilarious if you roll a 1.
That would be
Well, you got a 7. It looks
7 is
similar
better
to
than
a-
nothing.
That's a lot of encouragement.
Wow, that's a lot
I
of
gotta-
damage.
I gotta see your
Damn it, I ran
oh no,
into
it was
a tree.
wisdom. That's what it
Hang on, guys. I'll be back.
Oh wait. Oh no.
I'm
Never.
not taking the phone
Oh,
with me this time.
never mind. I forget. No. Okay. It was Gander making the wisdom check, not you. Okay. So what's Gander's wisdom? Okay, it's a 0. Okay. So. Yeah. She can read his mind. It's very clear. At the moment. And all it currently reads right now is I have to find this stupid map that's hidden somewhere so we can actually figure out where we're going.
I want to probe deeper.
Okay, so she tries to probe deeper, and Gander can feel a strange sensation.
Ooh.
What is that? It's like a Alder ring here. So we gotta roll. Ooh. But as she tries to probe deeper, her connection breaks.
No.
Oh,
She says
no.
that out loud.
Yeah. What? Athena, what were you doing?
I wasn't doing anything. I was thinking about Egyptian dragons.
I'm surprised you didn't say Paul.
I'm surprised she didn't say Paul after you said that.
Paul. I
There
was
we
thinking
go.
of Paul.
There you go. That's slightly more
Paul.
believable than the first story.
I know, right? Slightly more believable, but
Egyptian
not really.
dragon. What kind of dragons are those?
What's an
Hey,
Egyptian?
Off topic from the game, I've got 2 announcements.
Okay, what are these announcements?
One, Cauliflower's back, and 2, my mom just named us all. She
Your
literally
mom?
apparently Googled how to make a bomb.
Oh,
That's not good.
well then.
Me when
should
I
I edit
make an
that
atom
out?
bomb.
I think I might.
It was as a joke, but you might be hearing sirens and I might have to disconnect. You'll be able to explain to no, she wasn't meaning to.
No, she wasn't meaning to.
That's what they all say, right?
She doesn't mean to do that. She's looking up how to launch nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
It's not. She wasn't looking up how to make a bomb. She was looking up how to make an improvised explosive device.
Yes. Yeah, there's a
There's a difference between a bomb and an IED. Trust me, probably.
Can I turn
She
myself
was trying to
invisible
look
now?
up how to make a bomb.
Uh,
She was trying to look up how to make a
yes,
bomb.
if you want to.
Yeah,
Just
so I
pure
turned myself
embarrassment.
All right, so
She didn't Google how to make a bomb.
so
she looked up how to make a bomb.
Athena, I love how this session, and you know what? Honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it. This session is just the road trip.
Yes.
It's just this is the 4th session. We haven't made it to the 2nd town yet, and honestly, I would have it no other.
You would have it no other way, would you?
It's uniquely ours. It's just uniquely ours.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I like slower pace. It's nice.
I do it, yeah, because I like
Am I
definitely.
invisible?
Well, just hold on.
But see, does it really matter if you're invisible or not?
Am I Okay, so
Invincible,
I guess
I mean.
this entire time while we're talking, this entire time she did turn invisible. Did she actually like knock him on the head and say that?
Yes.
Okay, so Gander turns around to where she should be. Guys, did you feel
Can
that?
I want to do something, but I
Okay.
don't know if I need to roll a roll a wisdom check for it.
Well,
I don't know either, dude.
I just want to like reach over to the side and like throw some dirt that way or something.
Okay, yes, yes.
Done.
That, roll a wisdom check.
Just to
Rolling
see if
it.
I would think of that. So what is that?
That's 1d20. So it's always 1d20 for these checks and saves.
Fuck.
Aw,
What do you get?
he didn't get anything.
Oh,
There we go. Woo, nice. Okay, so and I'm assuming because it's Athena,
Yeah.
Athena is giggling at the fact that she is now messing with Gander and he can't see her. But Dacius instinctively, he just has, like, it's a
He's
pot
very
or a
instinctively,
potted
very,
plant,
very,
but
very,
there's no
very
plant in it,
instinctively.
just
He's
dirt.
he's had a lot of wizard friends. He knows what happens when things get rowdy in
Right,
the guild.
right?
So he digs his hand into the pot, just full of dirt, and then he throws it back, and it lands right on Athena's head.
Bruh.
And it gets in her hair, and then Gander can see her outline now. Athena,
And she
is that
swallowed
you?
a bit of it.
Yes, you ninkawink.
Anyway.
I was bored.
When did,
Break up
how
with your
did you-
girlfriend, yeah?
Wait,
Cause I'm
When
bored.
did you turn invisible? How?
Athena,
I never do spells, you ninkawink.
there should be some normal water in the back of the caravan. God.
I want to go to normal water.
You know,
Ooh.
not alcohol.
Oh.
So wait, are you telling me this water I've been drinking this whole time? Oh gods.
Wait. The water that we. I need to go take a bath in the river.
It's alcohol.
I love how Athena
Alcohol.
has just started to change accents.
Wait, I
It's
have.
alcohol.
Well, yeah, it's because like sometimes you'll have her talk normal, and then other times you'll make her super British.
I feel like eventually it's going to slowly sink in. It's going to slowly sink in how much of an alcoholic Dacius is. Like I don't
he
think it's
he
processed
just
yet.
has clear bottles labeled water, and that's just more alcohol.
It's like the lowest proof alcohol.
He's like his excuse is like I got too many people on my back about me drinking too much, so I pull this stuff out when I don't want them to notice I'm drinking.
I've
Incognito.
been trying to recover by drinking water. I've just been getting more
Listen, Gander. Listen, Gander. Whenever someone hires you to transport something right next to the keep, it don't look too good drinking.
Right. I'll remember that.
So, are we gonna stop at a river so I can go take a bath?
Yeah. Are you gonna stop being invisible anytime soon?
Yes, are you?
Well, hang on. Here, let me see how long it actually takes. I don't think it's that long, but I will make sure. Yeah. See. Also, if she's still bored, she could try being Spider-Man and leaping onto the caravan ceiling, just
That's
sticking
exactly what I was thinking.
there. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have you do a strength check to see if she's actually physically strong enough to jump up there.
Oh god.
You should try.
Let's hope you make it.
I need like a 20.
I was gonna say yes. Let's hope.
Alright, hang on.
Let's hope
I
she
need to
makes
see
it.
how long your invisibility lasts. Oh, there's so many spells in here.
So many of them are just for her class. My God.
Yeah, just silent, Gavin's silent. Thing. No, I'm just fine. I'm so happy for.
Meanwhile, he's just seething, kind of mad,
I
where he just doesn't
envy
say
the
anything.
dead. It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Alright, hold on.
It's permanent. You can't do anything about it.
It's permanent, just like
Well,
heartbreak.
if-
Oh!
Get you.
If you want, after the session's over, I can see what your next level spells are, just to see if things go back to your side.
Let's hope not.
Come on. There are too many spells. Okay, here we go. Oh. An hour? She stays invisible
Wow.
for...
Damn,
Okay,
can't do it.
okay, well, actually, it's up to an hour, so
Yeah.
she can stop being invisible anytime she wants, but it
After
it will-
after an hour, the play date's over.
it will last for an hour.
God.
Hey, who's a good boy? Jerk.
Okay, I will say, just because I'm reading through level 3 spells, Audrey, you get a spell called Blink, and I'm
No.
curious as to what that does.
No. It's gonna
Yes.
be fucking teleport or something. It's gonna be something. Either that or it's gonna be like a flashbang.
Okay, you do get a lot more unique spells when you
Good.
level up, Gavin. I do have to see, does, okay, no. Oh, she gets that too. I'm angry for you at how many spells you carried over. This is ridiculous.
Once I hit level 2.
I have some ideas.
This is ridiculous.
It is, isn't it?
I have some ideas of how to improvise that I've been thinking
Okay.
of for a while if this were to become a
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
Hey,
Gosh,
Hang on, Corey. What all do I get once I hit second level?
once you get to second level, you get. Oh wait, no, that's me. Okay. You get Animal Messenger, Bark Skin, whatever that is, Beast Sense. Now that sounds pretty good.
Yes, it does. sound
Cordon
very
of
good.
arrows, so I guess you can launch a bunch of like laser arrows at them. I guess.
Laser
Dark vision, which will actually be really useful because that means you can see in caves. Find traps, which will also be very useful. Lesser restoration. Locate animals or plants.
Locate grass. He just
I
goes
hate the
blind.
word locate.
He,
Okay.
he just goes
Fine,
blind.
Locate
JCS is just gonna be like, find cannabis.
locate object.
Oh my lord.
Pass without trace. That might be useful.
Yes, it might be.
Protection from poison. That's pretty good.
Inside of-
Wow,
that's
if he,
useful,
if he only had that now,
Yeah, but only
he needs to get to second level.
Yeah. Silence, and last but certainly not least, spike growth.
Really?
I'm starting to feel really shit now.
I'm just imagining like when
Hey,
he
baby,
gets to
all
level
that stuff you
2.
can do is just help us out a little bit, or just help me out. You get all the screw you spells.
Like I'm just imagining like he gets to level 2, we're in a battle, and he thinks, oh, I'm gonna grow some spikes so I can punch this guy harder, and it's just like a full minute of him screaming in agony as the spikes slowly grow in.
I'm also just imagining Gander like opening a book and just reading
Yeah.
all of these things and constantly asking like, "What's a level?"
I know, right?
What? Yeah. Oh, okay. So at second level, I get aid, branding smite, find stayed. Wait, what's level? What are levels?
Level 2.
That'll be like the ultimate meta side quest. Anyone who reads the cursed book of
Finding the game guide.
Yes, finding it.
It's gonna be just D&D. Nobody knows what it means. The first person who reads it immediately dies.
No,
No.
there's just an entire whole new campaign started
Yes.
because the group finds a D&D book.
Yes.
So
Whole new
they
group.
stopped
The best of
our
the best.
campaign to start a new campaign.
Yes, the best of the
So
best.
it's our
Yes.
characters playing other characters. That would be the ultimate
Yeah,
meta.
the best of the best. That would be
Really?
awesome.
We have to for every roll we do in the game.
we have to roll.
We have to roll wisdom. or like intelligence or whatever, just to make sure that our characters and our actual game could actually think of what to do in the game that they're playing.
I kind of want to do this, not
Sounds
as like a
like
full,
fucking
not as like a
awful.
full, not as like a full campaign, obviously not, but just as like a super short, just stupid meta thing.
No. Gander, second level. You get AIDS.
Gander. That's not the D20. That's the D8.
Oh, wait, do we have any D20s?
I think we dropped them through the floorboards of the caravan.
Possibly.
Well, I guess that's over.
I guess that's done.
Like we only have like one dice, and like right at the end of the first battle, someone rolls it. It fucking falls through the floorboards.
Oops.
I don't know why, but I'm just thinking of that one episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs gets SpongeBob to play the one treasure hunt game.
Yeah.
God.
SpongeBob.
No,
Yeah,
we
Patrick.
were throwing out the 20
You see something strange about this map? You mean how it's just our game board taped to a piece of paper?
Yes.
Hey, Gander. Yeah, Dave,
Yeah.
You see something strange about this book?
You mean how it's all our spells that we currently have, and more in it?
Oops.
That's
The beholder is behind them.
Die out with Lashana.
You know, I looked at Gander's level 2 spells. He has one of the... It's useful, but it's also kind of one of the stupidest spells I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It is called the Zone of Truth. So he creates, like, a force field around us, but the only thing it protects us from is lies.
It's useful, but it's also like the most like childish sounding thing.
It is like, and it said anything else that enters it must make a charisma save or a charisma check, and if they fail, then they cannot tell a lie.
It's amazing because there needs to be
you can't enter.
There needs to be some campaign with like a really insecure paladin that just always uses that. Or
always uses it, never stops.
I know they're lying to me. I know it.
I freaking knew it, man.
Lying. He's like pointing to his fellow party
We're
members.
fighting a fucking beholder, and he's just constantly worried about what he actually thinks of him.
Do you want to eat me? Huh? Do you think I'm good enough? I kind of want that to be a joke character.
Also, to add to the whole thing, the whole D&D fucking SpongeBob skit, the beholder shows up, you just fucking throw the book straight at its eye, and it just
yeah.
Corey,
It reads the plot synopsis page. and just burns because it learns of its flawed existence.
Yes.
God.
Hey, Corey,
what?
We ought to make that insecure paladin just like a one-off character we meet in some random town.
My attack is that low. No! I thought it was 25.
I love it. So while we're going through all this, I must roll for Audrey to see how her strength goes. I hope she gets either a 20 or a 1.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Please, game. I'm begging you.
You've given it to me.
Give me one of the two.
Give me a 1.
Well, that's close enough. I gotta see her. I think her strength is 0, which I find hilarious.
Wait, what did it give me?
You got
a 4 out of 20.
Yeah, you're oh wait. No, that would be dexterity. So you got a 5. So you decide to try out your while you're still invisible. I mean, you still got dirt on you, but you decide to try out your new spider climb ability. So you try to jump up to the ceiling, you didn't get quite that high. So you just kind of land back on the ground. You're kind of disappointed in yourself.
Jesus.
See, that's why I'm glad you all can't see me.
But we
No,
can.
we
You
can
still have
feel
dirt
the
on
dirt.
your hair. We can,
Yeah, and we can hear you. Nobody else was moving, so.
shut up.
You all will not
Adios.
speak of my failures.
Alright, stay safe and stay sane.
So there we continue down the road,
You're gonna die, Lucas.
and as
I'm
we
back,
keep
y'all.
going
Some
through
people-
the nice green pasture, we eventually come up to a large
Hang on, guys. Hang on.
stone bridge.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Hey, what time is it?
Can I bathe yet?
Is Mom mad at me for staying down this
Well,
late?
I imagine the bridge was built over
I am.
something. We're gonna stop here so this lady can, I don't know, bathe.
Don't call me lady.
Don't be one.
Listen, yell
I
at
swear, I will beat
Yell at
you
Daisy
upside the
again,
head
and I will
with a
throw you
shovel.
off the side, and once you're in the lake, I will freeze it. Yell at Daisy again.
And I will light you with a firebolt, you nimbling.
You'll be frozen.
Okay, let's
I really
kill
ought to
each
try to
other?
freeze them.
let's not kill each other.
Yeah.
And,
By
let's-
the way,
Kill you first.
Gander, or Corey, you did cut out, so it did just sound like you said, okay, let's kill each other.
oh my gosh.
So that could have ended terribly.
Okay, let's not kill each other.
There you
I
go.
swear that's what I said the first time.
No,
Oh,
you secretly
bite
want me
me.
to kill everyone.
Bite me, Paladin, bite me.
Alright.
So they decided to stop outside the bridge,
I'm still
and they can see the water going through, and it appears
Weirdest thing
that
What
they're
was it?
actually by
cat face paint on
an
and a top
ocean.
hat, leaning over a piano and in front
Oh,
of
Lord.
live TV. I don't know.
Where are we?
Hey, you know what's the weirdest thing I've ever seen?
What?
A guy wrapped his entire head in flex tape.
This-
And then pulled off the tape off.
This is an ocean.
You know, he's bald, and the guy's in
I've
his
only
20s.
seen it in art pictures.
Have you lived all of your life in an art gallery? You seem to have
well,
only seen a lot of things in
weird he saw on
pictures.
live TV.
Well, I've spent most of my life in the church, and there were
Don't
many
think
books
about-
there.
Well, I guess coming from a supposed future where everything is on fire.
Oh yes, it's very dreadful.
Hey, Nigel would be helpful in that world. He could just freeze all the fire.
Well, they're not.
Be
It's
quiet, Gander. Let me live my reveille.
Okay.
Something tells me the dragons from where he's from don't usually breathe ice. But I'm not one to make assumptions.
I'm a
Let's
mental
just,
okay.
you know.
I'm a dragon
You
that's
won't go back
mental.
to the caravan wagon
I'm-
in the
Okay,
back.
I'm a mentally challenged dragon. A mentally challenged midget fancy British dragon.
All right. Well,
Challenge.
we'll wait. So, Gander. I don't know if the others went back, but Gander went back in the caravan.
I was already in the caravan.
Yeah, that's
I never
true.
left.
I am
'Cause
bathing.
I'm still eating my
Okay,
snack.
so Athena went down, and she's currently in the shallow part of the water by the bridge. Gander's think, and they're just in the caravan. So, Dacius,
Yeah.
I noticed that piece in your hand.
Ah. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not going to draw behind.
Are you going to tell Athena about it?
She'll find out on her own. I don't know.
Understood.
I'm back, gang. My cousin just told me that, I'm back, gang. My cousin just told me to be careful on this swing because apparently it fell off the chains the other day.
She doesn't even know about the piece. She's just bathing, and then she just bursts out like fucking yes, me,
Paul.
Paul.
Hang on, guys. I was talking to my cousin and my mom. They let me know the swing fell off the chains the other day. So what did I miss?
Not
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, pretty much Dacius and Gander just talking about things that happened with B.
Meanwhile, while you guys are doing that, I'm just still sitting there chewing on a head in the back of the van. Oh, in the back of the caravan.
Half of one.
True.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
poison
We
the
gotta
down
keep
my
it
neck.
canon. Gotta keep it canon. So
Yeah, I removed.
yes.
So basically, you guys chopped off the worst part, the most poisonous part, and chucked it over the side.
Ginormous.
Wait, what?
They step out, and so she's still invisible, which is good. Is good considering the fact that she's in the water. And as they look, they see that under the bridge, there is a gigantic, of course it doesn't fill up the entire bridge, it's not that big, but it's a gigantic spider-like creature. And its legs, at the very end of its legs, it has pads that allow it to stay above the water.
So,
Can I try to breathe ice on
no.
No? Can we not?
I've had enough fun with bugs.
But
You're one
it's
yourself,
not a
Dacius.
bug, you idiot.
Are you dying?
Daisy just lost all of his info there and just died from that comment. That's in the other timeline.
Yes, the other timeline.
Anything we don't like, we just say, nah, that's fanfic. That's not canon.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's not canon. Don't worry, fam. It's not canon. So I guess does Nigel want to immediately run out and try to fight this giant spider?
But before that, one thing I would like to point out.
What's that?
Is, well, actually, I don't know if water bugs or water spiders are all that carnivorous. So for all we know, I don't know if Corey would be that much of a dick to make us go up against another giant fucking boss. But I also don't know how big or strong it is. So
Hang on.
It's
Before I
going
try to
to
go out
eat
there and
me!
fight it, can I just breathe ice onto it from the side of the caravan before I go down there and actually try to fight it?
Oh, she's
Maybe.
like we're kind of up on like a hill. It's like 10 feet away. So
yeah.
10 feet away is pretty far.
Oh, so this isn't like a massive fucking stone bridge. It's,
No, we're at like it's massive, but we're at like the very edge of it. Like we haven't actually gotten.
Oh.
Like we're at the very edge of the beginning of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Gander.
Well, okay, then. So then I take several strides and try to breathe ice onto it.
All right.
You might want to do that.
Yeah, just roll 1d20.
They see me
See
rolling.
the hits. I got flip to see how much damage that does.
Patrolling and then
Yeah,
trying to catch me
yeah,
riding
they see
dirty.
it.
Sorry.
Trying to catch me riding dirty. They see me rolling.
Hang
on.
I've not seen anything like this in my entire life. I'm gonna be real.
It looks disgusting.
It has pink eyeballs.
What?
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Gander, maybe a world on fire isn't all that bad.
It's pretty unbearable, I must say. personal experience. It's
But
you know,
look at the bright side.
What bright
this
side?
doesn't exist.
I will give it to you. I will give that to you.
Guys,
That
I rolled
this-
a 3.
Yeah, I
rolled
know.
a
I'm
3.
I'm
no,
glad
I-
you
I was
rolled a
getting
3,
that.
Xander.
So Nigel
pink
runs
eyeballs.
out of the caravan, and he's all ready. You know, he's like, finally, I'm up. I feel okay for the most part. That poison head I ate might not have been such a good idea, but you
Probably
know what?
not.
I'm gonna fight this thing, and it's gonna be great. So he takes in a deep breath. He tries to blow ice, and just a puff of cold air comes.
Okay.
The pink-eyed spider's going to kill me if you don't hurry.
Stop talking. You're
No!
invisible. You're
No, I'm
invisible.
not.
He does have a point. She is invisible still.
Hello, cauliflower.
Well, I guess I can see invisible people because he's staring right at me.
I mean, are
No,
you
we're
sure?
saying we're saying you're invisible.
if he's staring right
I guess I can see invisible people.
I mean, can it?
Are you sure? Are you sure it can
Yeah.
see you?
Are you
Does-
really sure?
Here, actually, you know what? Here, she will roll an
How do you know
intelligence
he's not
check.
staring right at you?
Because it has
I-
pink eyeballs.
So
The
what if he
color
has
of its
pink
eyes
eyeballs?
somehow dictate what it's looking at. That's gross.
Okay, man, these rolls are not like these rolls aren't incredibly high to. Okay, what is your intelligence? Your intelligence
What did you roll?
It's
is
pretty good.
a +2. Yeah, you got an 11. So, while she
Yep.
isn't 100% certain, she does try to calm herself down, and she does think, okay, so I am still invisible. Maybe this thing is just staring in my direction. Maybe it doesn't actually know I'm here. So,
I don't know.
what does Athena do?
What does she do next?
Okay, she's gonna use a lightning bolt to try to strike it down. Wait, no, she's gonna read
In
its
water.
mind.
In
She's gonna
water.
read its mind.
I mean, she can
That's
do
that's
it.
genius.
Wait, what's
'cause
she
the way-
doing?
She
She's gonna read its mind.
yeah. She before she said she was gonna use lightning, whatever the fuck. But you know, now she's gonna try and read its mind, I guess.
I wonder how well that's gonna work.
Alright, do you even have lightning yet? I think you do, but I just
It's
have to.
firebolt. I meant firebolt, but
I mean,
fine.
I would damage it, but I will wait. Oh wait, maybe you can freeze the water. You have ray of.
No, I want to read its mind.
All right. I'm just seeing what you got.
Is
I'm
it
seeing.
smart enough?
I'm
Is it
seeing.
smart
I'm seeing what your options are. Oh.
Reading its mind sounds really.
Okay. Okay. Now I know you're stuck reading the mind thing, but I will say you do have Thunder Wave. Not sure what that does. I'm guessing it has something to do with electricity.
Maybe.
And Sleep. Which.
Fine.
Is it
Alrighty
smart?
then.
That's what she's gonna have to find out. I can't tell you these. She just has to try it and see.
It will.
It-
It better be smart.
it's gonna turn out it's like a fucking god or something.
It's a
We all
arachnid.
die.
Oh yes, my child. I have been under this bridge many millennia.
Why didn't you move out from under the bridge? His eyes just fucking glow. He's like, now I am free.
Yeah.
I know how to escape.
I was the great evil all along.
Oh no.
Transforms into demon dragon. Game over immediately.
Fucking no, he just fucking learns that he can't swim.
Yeah. I am all powerful. Wait, my leg pads. No.
And we all save him and then fight him and die.
Oh. Oh, it's not like we save him and then we have this all-powerful spider friend. No, we just.
He'd be my best.
Really?
Okay, so you want to read his mind after roll to see what he gets, but I do want to see what sleep does just to make sure. Okay, yes, that's exactly what I thought it did.
Oh, really?
What was that noise?
It's Gavin.
Gavin, stop.
And then I do want to see what Thunderwave does.
Gavin, do you have ADHD?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Well, I did.
Do you have PTSD?
No.
Audrey.
Well, I think Athena does.
Oh. True.
You say that like it's an insult.
It's from your best bee friend dying, and you yourself almost dying due to
God,
bees.
that's the worst thing, BBF. I hate it.
Best bee friend.
Yes. What do you want me to
It's
do?
not a bee, it's a wait, no, it's a hornet. It's a hornet, wasn't it?
Yes.
Urgh!
Okay, yeah.
Got Ben Shapiro.
So Thunderwave and Sleep are two very good options. But you want to read its mind, so you go.
Well, what does sleep do?
Sleep does exactly what you think it does. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing?
I was just
I have
pressing
no clue.
space.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, in the die roll section.
Yep.
Okay.
What am I gonna do that requires like this much typing?
I don't
Like that.
well, considering you're in the die roll section, my first thought was you were putting in a ridiculous die number for it to roll. But
I'm just in the die roll section just because that's, what I'm trying to pay attention to.
all right. Anyway, so sleep does exactly what it sounds like. You put the enemy to sleep.
Nah. That's not fun.
It's not.
No, because
just
there's
not.
less kaboom and secrets involved.
Okay. Yeah. She doesn't want the smart answers to problems. She wants the complicated but more epic.
She wants the
Answers the
sad,
problem.
epic anime backstory of the spider. It was like, I don't know,
Why do you have to
expelled
make
from
things so
fucking school or
complicated?
something.
Maybe it's my mother. You never know.
Okay.
Okay.
It
You're
could be my mother.
Okay.
She
Yes.
was the queen all along.
She was the queen.
Little did she know.
Or
Little did we know
She-
she was
she-
the queen.
the spider
all
starts calling her
along.
princess, and she's just like, "No, I'm not a princess. What are you talking about?"
No wonder now at level 2 she can cling to walls and make web.
No
Wait, what?
wonder.
Yes, she can make web. I think. Well, you have a spell called web.
Well, she can also just turn into something that makes fucking webs.
That's true.
Web Weaver.
Well,
That's so weird.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Corey.
That's what you get for having a spider maw.
Bring me the
for having a spider that's the unofficial, or at least currently unofficial canon.
Ooh, kinky.
That doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
That
Wow,
that
Gavin.
doesn't mean that it won't become. Okay, so
I-
apparently your web spell can last an hour. So I really want to know what it does.
Well, while you guys do that, I'm gonna go turn on the TV for my sister.
I'm gonna go turn on the TV.
For my sister, yeah.
I'm the cleric.
I don't watch TV.
Okay. Yeah. So you can make webs.
This is. Urgh! Urgh!
You alright, man? Are you
Yeah,
alright,
Kevin,
dude?
are you alright, bro?
I'm hoping I can get away with my plans.
I mean, again, you just gotta ask after
Well,
Audrey decides what. Well, no, she does. She already.
well, no,
decides.
this doesn't have anything to do with the current situation. These are future plans.
Ooh, okay.
If my spells continue to suck, then I have plans.
Or okay, so I'm guessing these are PM me later. Plans.
Yes.
Okay.
What is the goddess's mind say?
We don't know it's a goddess. It's just some big fucking
Yeah,
spider.
and
That's
at
a
the
bridge.
moment we were just making goofs.
Yes,
and
making
gags.
goofs, yeah.
All of us are just like on the like over there, just fucking laughing.
Gander and Daisy, like even Gander, just like he can't help him.
How rude!
It's just some
Royalty's
guy.
in trouble, and you're not gonna come protect.
She knows she's invisible. She could just walk away.
I don't know if that's quite set in yet.
Athena, despite her royal heritage, flips them off while being invisible.
Oops.
Her hands were the only things that still had dirt on them.
Yeah, so we can see just the middle. Is
Gander, I recognize that finger.
Oh,
that's my best friend.
How crude.
Okay, what is the thingy's mind say?
You gotta roll.
Okay, well, I have to roll it. She doesn't have to roll. I gotta roll. Okay. So
Epic.
I will say that because it said intelligence of or
Intelligence of what or less?
3.
3.
So.
Oh.
Oh wait. Oh, whatever. Anyway. So. Yes, she does probe into its mind, and she sees that its eyes kind of like they move a bit, so it's telling that yes, it has noticed that she is currently probing it. Its current
It's
in
very
this situation
current. Yes.
are that the coast looks nice.
Yes.
And then, like, immediately after,
Very current.
why does my head feel fun?
The question that everyone wants to know.
Gander, you'd think with the amount of laughing that we've done and the amount of moving that she's done and how vulnerable she is, that it would have done something by now.
It
Maybe
doesn't
so.
notice me, but I think it does now.
Athena, the queen of royally screwing up.
The second time she's just fucking screamed and gave away her position.
Well, I mean, this time she hasn't screamed, but she did make it aware of something's presence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say invisible. Bye.
As soon as she starts walking away, the hour finishes.
Man, you're taking the words right out of my mouth, aren't you?
That's what she said.
I mean, we've been on the road. She's been invisible for quite a while. So,
yes, quite a while.
Wait.
See, she can tell. Hey, just to
Corey.
make sure things don't go. You know, I know where Gavin immediately gone because, yes, that is happening. But
Can I probe its thoughts deeper?
what?
I want to go deeper. I want to read more of its thoughts. I'm already in its head, so why not?
Okay. Again, I think Gavin knows what's going to happen. I think Gavin's realized.
Well,
Right.
I'm gonna say that Daisy is just sort of. He thinks for a second and then he walks back to the caravan.
He turns, or he slowly walks to the back of the caravan.
One thing that I would like to mention is part of the reason for this is she did go down there for the purpose of bathing.
Yeah. I mean, but hey, Audrey's choice. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Bruh.
All right. Okay, yeah. Since you want to go deeper, we have to. It's a mind
Yes.
battle now.
Oh.
Fine.
Okay. So it'll go first. Oh.
Oh
Okay.
my
What?
god! So this thing
Voice
just
assistant on.
fucking
Auto sensitivity.
snaps
Record.
straight into
Sensitivity.
overdrive. Just literal genius.
Straight sensitivity,
Yeah,
mate.
it's like it's.
Output. Volume.
Oh man. Okay.
Overlay.
So,
Enable
and
mobile voice overlay.
Athena
Uses talking and
doesn't
access shortcuts while
know
using other
this,
apps. Voice processing.
but her invisibility
Cancellation.
is
to
wearing
activate.
off. It hasn't
Yes.
fully worn, but her like
Noise reduction.
basic,
Off.
like I don't know. I don't think any of you have seen
Automatic
the
gain control.
Predator, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like
Enable
his
sensitivity. Auto
invisibility.
sensitivity.
It's not full invisibility. You can tell that
Sensitivity.
something is there.
It's
the
like the waviness.
If the indicator is solid
right.
green and Discord is transmitting your
That
beautiful
is
voice.
currently there. So her invisibility is
Voice
wearing
reduction.
off.
Automatic gain control.
And this
Tap
spider creature,
Enable hardware scaling. Experiment.
not
Automatic gain
only
control.
through
Tap to act.
some, of course she doesn't know how,
Yeah.
broke her
Video. Enable hardware.
mind
Audio mode.
link, and
Communication mode.
is
This is the default audio
directly
mode for
looking
voice apps like
down.
Discord.
It now knows
Call mode. If you are experiencing
100%.
microphone or headphone
There's the thing that did that.
OpenSolaS is a fancy audio.
Right there.
Let my operating system decide. Android will do its best to pick the right option for your
Now
device.
let's blast it with
Tap to activate.
Fireball.
Voice assistant.
And
off.
now it's better.
I think me and Gavin are on the same page.
Yes.
Like,
I think
there's
we're on the
the
same
run
pack
option,
track.
and Athena's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm going in guns blazing.
Corey.
Hey Gander, what's she doing?
Why
Why are you still looking?
I think we need to go down there.
What?
What?
Well,
All right.
she's
Alright.
she's about to attack it.
Oh dear God. I just start briskly walking over.
Briskly.
Yes.
Also, because Xander is gone, I'm just saying that due to his poison head, he knocked himself out again. So he is currently laying on the side of the hill.
Currently.
That's no surprise.
So Gander and Dacius are they're getting over there, but not super quick because they know two things that's going to happen. And both of them are not going to end well. So I think they both they don't talk, they don't say anything, but they just exchange glances that just they tell each other, you know it's about to happen. Oh yeah, it's about to happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they hurry as Athena is charging up a firebolt, because it happens instantaneously. Gotta roll. How much damage? Oh boy.
One.
Oh boy.
Rolling
Good
it.
hope.
Rolling
Dang
down
it.
Wait, what did it get?
You got a
Rolling down the
7.
street,
Seven.
smoking
I think it
Mentos,
goes up,
sipping
though,
on
'cause of
gin and
your
juice, laid
intelligence.
back. With my
Yeah,
mind on
it's
my money
a
and my money on my
9.
mind. What?
So it does hit because you're literally right in front of it. I think it was 1d6.
Possibly.
Wow.
Oh,
Maybe it would have been better if you were farther away, because even if she'd missed, she wouldn't be dead.
Corey.
Uh,
Corey.
yeah, Hunter.
What's up, dude? Oh, by the way,
Oh, nothing much, man.
I might be busy this weekend at my aunt's house
Oh.
up in Pennsylvania. So when is
Okay.
a good
Well-
time to do D&D?
Here, we'll talk about that afterwards.
Oh, okay.
All right, so because of how close she was, she blasts it right in the face,
In the face.
and it lets out a screech, and it currently blinds it. So now Athena, as she's had this entire time, has two options: continue fighting or run. Which
I don't know. Both sound kind of
Yes.
interesting, right?
I'm wearing a face right now of
But no
utter
one can see it.
of like it's a face that says I knew this was going to happen, but I am so like not happy that
Well,
I was right.
after we kill it, it's just the screen's just gonna pan over to like 8 little really sad spiders.
Oh, I'm not that cruel.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't. I
that-
can't say that with a straight face at all.
yeah.
Neither can you.
Well, Audrey's already made her decision.
Yep. Okay. So what?
Time
So
for
what
us
is?
to be heroes again. Yeehaw.
So what does she? Well, I think we're the villains in this scenario.
Yeah. No, we are.
So what does Athena do now?
She takes out her wand and does another fight.
I'm gonna die.
You know, this is like just as amazing as the last session, but on a completely
I
different
know,
level.
right? It's awesome.
Yeah.
Like last night's session was pure like story quality character development. That's how good. This is pure stupid like D&D.
Greatness.
Yeah, it's pure
This is-
stupid D&D. There you go.
This is where the
This is
moral
how-
ambiguity comes in. We
Yeah.
we see a giant thing and we just immediately fucking kill it. Well, to be fair, we don't know if we're gonna win quite yet.
Yeah, that's true. So, are you sure you want to do a fireball? Do you want me to read everything you have?
No, we'll do Ray of Frost.
Okay, and I'll ask, do you want to freeze the water or to touch or to try to just hit the thing? Oh yeah, you also have magic missile. Forgot about that.
Cool.
Can I use Ray of Frost with
Magic drone strike.
Okay, you can use Ray of Frost. Let me find it because I don't know how much damage it does.
I want to do a wand.
I'm just going to say this right now because me and Gavin are both on the same page. Whatever happens after this fight, Athena's not going to be happy.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Gavin,
Why do you
Gavin,
think?
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
You know what?
It's fine. It's fine. I don't want the
Moment to be ruined. It'll
yeah,
be
I don't want the moment to be ruined. The moment of realization.
I feel like there should be something I should be realizing.
Oh, there
There is.
Oh, there is.
There is.
Oh, there is.
You got to use your brain, Audrey.
This is amazing. Oh,
This is
is
so
the best
awesome.
campaign. The best campaign.
Corey, you just need to read off all of her spells, and then just for the last one, just have a spell. Just run.
Just to run. Yeah, just run. Please.
It's guaranteed to work. You don't even need to roll.
Just
I
do
feel
it.
like I should be. I'm missing something.
No, you're not. It's fine. It's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like K-Bash. You know what? No, if you haven't figured it out, I will wait till you figure it out. It's fine.
So
Okay. So, Ray of Frost. A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards the creature within range. Yes. Okay, it does that. Okay, cool. No pun intended. All right. So, okay, so Ray of Frost. No going back. Let's go, boys. All right, one d. Here we go. Ooh, an actual high roll this time. Okay. So while the creature is stunned due to the fire right in his face, Athena immediately decides to pull up with a Ray of Frost. So she uses her wand and shoots a beam straight down the water's path at the creature. As the beam flows by, it begins to start freezing the water under it, and it hits the spider. I just got it. Wow. So, because of the way she shot it, it didn't actually hurt the creature. However, it did, but like it only did one damage.
Yeah.
So. But due to how the beam was freezing the water underneath, now that it hit the creature, its legs are currently frozen and stuck in the water.
And this is starting to remind me of the thing Tessa did in the last campaign. You remember that, Corey? Remember that?
Well, I can't remember. What was it?
I think she maybe.
No, I'm talking like you remember the thing in our first campaign Tessa did with the knife.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting those vibes right about now.
Okay, so I will ask again. What does Athena do?
Puts it to sleep. Actually, no, reads its mind.
Again. Wow.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay.
It's marginally better than what I was expecting. Although putting it to sleep and running, I mean, you know,
it's an option.
It's already frozen. Like its legs are already frozen. What the fuck is? No. It's fine. It's fine. It's a fair fight.
Okay, wait. What am I missing?
It's a fair fight.
Okay. Okay. So the thing we were to earlier and what's currently going on now are two different. So what you missing isn't what we are talking about at the moment.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You'll see. Okay. It's all right. It makes things interesting.
Makes things very interesting.
All right. So, she, and also I forgot that because it's for the creature's roll, I roll the actual die, so I did it. She tried to mind link with it again. It worked, and its current thought right now is that weird thing that tried to corrupt my mind just hit me, and now I'm stuck. This is a terrible day.
So, what do?
Followed by, my legs are very cold.
So, what's
I'm guessing,
sorcerer
I think I know what she's gonna do. She's gonna try to probe further.
Yes, exactly.
All right, all
Guess
time for
probing
mind
further's
battle.
awesome, right? You know.
It gets another 20.
I mean, it was pretty close.
So what's a sorcerer to
And
do?
I will say that Gander and Dacius, they're like, Athena hasn't noticed them. The spider hasn't noticed them. They are in the vicinity, but they are currently not. They're not making any attempt to get closer.
Yeah.
They're just watching at this point.
She's going to shoot crossbow.
Oh yeah, she
She's
does.
gonna
She
do
does
it.
have the crossbow, doesn't she?
Gander,
She gonna do
Yeah.
it.
I think she's going to kill it.
She gonna do it.
Oh boy.
She gonna do it.
Should we do anything?
I really don't want to get anywhere near
Yeah.
any of them right
You
now.
really don't want to get anywhere near it at all.
I
You know what? No. It'll be funnier if, because I was gonna say, you know what, Dacius is a pacifist. He could try something, but
Would he is
does
the
he
question.
won't, like. I don't know.
I mean, again, this is up to you.
I'd like to try and do something.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So, what does Dacius? I was gonna have Gander say a comment to hopefully help Audrey know what crucial piece of information she is currently forgetting. But
Crucial information.
I will wait to see what Dacius does.
Crucial
I
information.
want to just charge at her and just leap.
Oh, just to literally push her
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Push her away and you
Well,
never come back.
Okay, here is the problem though. How
Oh, she would do it. She would do the crossbow thing before I could get to her.
No, it's because like if you push her, you're pushing her farther away from land.
Oh.
Yeah. So unless you can sneak around, because you have invisibility too.
And I can see him.
Yes, but
Yeah.
that'll take a minute to
Sure.
actually charge up.
I want to try.
Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna be invisible?
Yeah, 1d20.
Okay. So, yeah, 1d20.
Fuck.
So,
Didn't happen.
Dacius decides,
I
okay,
haven't-
I've had enough of this. He turns invisible, and he tries to sneak up and
Tries to sneak up.
push Athena out of the way.
Yes.
But as he is sneaking through, because the spider creature is now aware that there are things trying to get it that it doesn't necessarily need to see. And it notices that as Dacius walks through the water, like, there are ripples in the water.
Ah,
So
fuck.
it sees that Dacius is there. And as it does that, it's still stuck, so it tries to break out of the ice.
Please.
Yep.
What'd it get?
What did it get is the more important question.
It is still trapped.
Yes!
Okay. Okay, but now Athena tries to shoot it, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Go.
Please. Yes!
Okay,
Arr.
so Athena
Touchdown.
Athena tries to shoot it again, tries to shoot it with her crossbow. But before she could get the arrow out, the tip of her crossbow gets pointed down by something that she can't see.
The tip.
Now, Dacius, you can put. I mean, do you want to do like a strength check to see if like you push her all the way back?
Yes. Roll
Okay.
1d. Oh my god!
So, Dacius. I love how Dacius is getting all the cool session ender stuff.
Yes.
So,
All the cool
so
stuff.
Decius, well invisible, decides that he's had enough of this. So he picks her up with two of his arms, lifts her above him, and runs leaps out of the water onto the land and goes all the way back to the caravan. Just like one swift motion. And he starts he gets the caravan moving, and Gander hops in, and they start crossing the bridge, getting as far away from the spider
Yes.
as possible.
As far away as possible.
God.
And as Athena is sitting there, a little dumbfounded, Gander, he turns to look at her, and he holds out something to her and says, "You left these laying out there. It was her clothes." That's what we wanted you to notice, that when the invisibility wore off, she had that thing on.
The entire time Decius was running, he's just got it like his eyes fucking closed.
Yes.
He's like, this is gonna be the winner.
I can't believe you didn't notice that.
This is definitely gonna be the winner.
What a way to end the session. Oh wait, they
What?
they
fucking
forgot Nigel.
They forgot Nigel.
That's an adventure for
R.I.P.,
another
man.
day.
R.I.P.
Well,
Rest in
To
peace. Nigel.
reclaim Nigel from the spider.
oh God.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe or maybe not.
Oh, boy.
No, that'll be where the love triangle starts.
The love triangle.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Gavin, stop giving me ideas.
The love triangle.
Someone's going to regret
Loving
it,
every
not
minute
me.
of it.
Wait,
Possibly not you.
Wait, what?
Oh boy.
Love triangle.
I love
Na-na-na-na.
this campaign so much. This is the best campaign. 10 out of 10.
10 out of
Play
10.
again.
You know, we haven't even gotten to the best parts. We haven't met the one character you were talking to me about, Corey.
Yeah.
No.
Hold up.
Or any of the other ones.
Nope.
Or literally any of the... This is the fucking beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, bro, this campaign is gonna be
God.
like I wanted this thing to feel like an adventure.
And it really does, to be honest.
It really feels like a fucking cartoon.
Yes, and I love
Like-
it. That's what makes it so good.
Like, it's gonna be one of those things where, you know, in some other campaigns, sometimes everyone's just always actively working towards the goals, but we're just every session we're gonna get stuck in just some fucking thing.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Yep.
fair, we
'Cause that's
are
what's the best.
working to our
Yeah.
goal. We're trying to get to this town. It's
But
just misfortune happened.
all of the things that we've done thus far have only been like, you know, slowing us down from getting to the next town.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, it's progressed the story. It's
Yeah,
like
character development.
Like, well, the first town established the dragon cult.
Yeah,
Like that, they're still,
And-
at least for now, the villains
yeah.
that we are trying to stop.
Trying, yes. Keyword
I
trying.
am going to. There's only one moment that I am
Trying,
going
yes.
to try to recreate from
Yeah.
the previous campaign. Only
Yeah.
one. And it's only because Decius, he hasn't had a proper...
Decius doesn't
hammer
really have a
suit
bright
yet.
mind, does he?
So, neither has any other character.
Nope.
So,
Yeah.
I'm sure... Well,
Character is innocent.
I don't know if you know what moment specifically I'm talking about, but it did involve a dragon.
Really?
I mean, in a
So-
sense.
Well, no. I mean, it literally involved a dragon.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know, I'm not gonna create it exactly, and if I can't recreate it, that's fine. We've already created enough fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Dude, like again, this campaign is
It's
fucking
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
It is too good. Anyway, before like it's not completely over yet. So well we're almost done. So
Yeah.
let's just
Let's keep it going.
should we go back and get Nigel?
Maybe.
Oh my god, I forgot about Nigel.
Oh my
Who's Nigel?
about Nigel.
Despite my nature, I will forget if you do.
Dragon. Dragon Man. That's who he was.
Dragon Man.
Dragon Man.
Yeah, should we go back, or should we like send a search party?
Well, I mean, the spider was in ice. Maybe we could wait.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Athena, what do you think?
We let him die.
Nah, come on. That's you're not being a real good sport.
Yeah,
Also,
we
put the rest of your clothes on.
Keep your clothes on.
Please.
We'll get him tomorrow. It's not. It's not even the end of the day yet. It's like fucking noon, and we're already saying like, yeah, we'll get him tomorrow.
I agree. I really. We've been through a lot. Past
Yeah, and
days.
I don't have any good excuses. Let's just get him tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's going
And,
too
they
late.
continue across Stone Bridge. And there we go! Session over. That was amazing. That was just that was so good.
It was.
See, this is why I love these what I like to call improv campaigns. They're my favorite kind of campaign because I don't know what the frick's gonna happen. You think I know any of this?
That's assuming everyone is acting their part. That's how you get the natural character development. That's how flaws develop. That's how the interesting shit happens.
Yes,
Yeah,
this is
very
why,
interesting.
This is why I love this campaign. Why I
And this
like,
is why I record it.
this campaign. Like we're
For all the
only
awesomeness.
4 sessions in. This campaign is miles ahead of the original. I'm not trying to say the original was bad, but
we haven't
It's
even
definitely
met
better.
any other characters,
no.
and we haven't even gotten to the first living town.
Nope. Which I will just say the next town will be the first big living town that,
But-
depending on what we decide to do, we might be spending
One thing.
decent amount of time in.
One thing I would like to note, because I don't know if we forgot about this, but I think we were talking about this either before or whenever we were starting, that Dacius, he isn't very pretty.
Yes.
So he's gonna be wearing the cloak a lot,
Right.
especially in the town areas.
Right.
So yeah.
You got any thoughts, Audrey? Final thoughts?
What?
I said no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you cut out.
These fucking the cutouts have just been perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, they have
pretty much.
been.
I also man, Discord must love Dacius because
Yeah.
because
If this keeps happening, it will make up for the bad spells. Just the luck.
Yes.
yeah, he is super.
We'll pass it off as he doesn't have the best spells, but he's really good at using the ones he does have.
Yeah, I mean
how-
he is.
He's been alive for long enough.
I mean, he used his minor illusion. Granted, again, it just barely worked, but he used minor illusion to literally the best of its ability. He used invisibility fairly well.
He exploded a guy's head.
Very
He
well.
did that. Well, and remember,
Where the spell didn't work at all, and that was whenever we first encountered the Barrowlope, and it failed
Yeah.
miserably.
yes.
Miserably failed.
Like
it's just the starter test, the starter thing.
the Eldritch Blast, like I did that and I landed like a fucking 1.
Yeah.
And we just said like he just does it and there's just a puff of light
Yep.
coming out of his hand. It's
Yeah,
great.
Just yeah. But that was great.
That was
now,
awesome.
You said that you couldn't.
What?
What?
What did you say about earlier that you want about not being able to be on?
Oh yeah. This weekend I'm going up to my aunt's in Pennsylvania, so I probably won't be able to record it. So can we do it like
you mean
Monday?
Oh, you mean like do you mean like tomorrow or next
next
weekend?
Monday, next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like it if sometimes we could try to do it on Sundays. I understand that it isn't the best, but
Yeah.
I mean,
you
if it works for people,
yeah,
I'm cool with doing it on Sundays too sometimes.
you know, but
Because I'll be up at
uh,
my aunt's
it's
until
amazing
Monday.
regardless. Like, I'm
yeah.
At first, I was wondering if it was gonna be something I was gonna be able to get back into. I was wondering like, or thinking like, you know,
It might have just been a thing like for its time.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm getting back into it.
Well, it's because not only did we make it as good as the original, we made it better
Yeah,
Yeah.
in like more than like or in less than half of the session
Yeah.
yeah.
we had for the original.
Also, I'm kind of glad this wasn't as serious a session as the last one, because otherwise, you know, Dacius, he would have just sat there like being quiet. And
Right. I mean, you gotta have levity.
Yeah.
I have, because again, my DM skills have improved dramatically
Yeah.
over the years as I have created more games.
To be fair, I'll give you this. Our first campaign wasn't the best, but considering that it was the first
Yeah.
and that it turned out as well as it did,
Pretty
I think
decent, I
that's
guess.
that's kind of the dream for your first campaign
Yeah.
to go that well. We
Yeah.
didn't
Right.
finish. Like, that's the worst part about it. But then again, if we would have finished it, would we be doing this one?
No,
It's possible.
It's possible that we would have done a new one.
Yeah.
But I don't think the drive would have been.
Yeah, because
There.
with this case, it's like we really just wanted to. At first we wanted to sort of tie up loose ends, but now it's more of a thing of like, no, we're gonna do it clean. We're gonna do it straight, because we got a whole summer. Something tells me drama isn't gonna become a big issue between
Yeah.
any of us.
Nah, I mean, well,
No.
Tessa,
Tessa, but we solved that.
Yeah.
We solved that fairly well.
Yeah.
I will say I did have some like a different thing that could have happened if we kept her, but I mean we didn't. So that's fine.
That works.
At least we were able to explain what happened to her in a logical.
Yeah.
Because everything's better in logic.
I think we can see, because I know I'm free tomorrow. I'm sure you're free tomorrow, Corey, but the only two I worry about would be Audrey,
Yeah,
Xander.
I'm free tomorrow.
Xander, I
It's
don't
just
know. What about
it's
you?
just next weekend I'm
Yep.
not going to be free.
What?
I said next weekend I won't be free.
No,
No,
Audrey.
it was Audrey. She cut out again.
Sorry, I'm standing in my back room and doing something. I said I'm free.
Okay.
Okay.
So
that works good.
we'll wait to see if Xander can show up.
But
If not, I can ask him if we can continue, and I have a way to not only return with a way that makes sense,
Yeah.
but also how he could get some more actual experience.
yeah,
So if we all can do it tomorrow, awesome.
That would work
have
for me.
another mini adventure to get Xander back, and I don't know, something's gonna happen. We
Yeah.
all know something's gonna happen.
Of course.
one other thing I will say is, I know I am gonna start joining in like this voice chat a bit earlier, just so, because there are a lot of things that we have to go through before we can actually
Right? Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, especially for Xander, because
Well,
his-
to be fair, this one was kind of an outlier
Yeah.
because he
Uh,
missed
well,
two.
what I'm saying is, like, I'll probably join earlier and see if I could get Xander to join or something, just so I could sit there, explain to him what happened, so that
Okay.
by the time we're all getting situated, because of course we always have the little talks before we start.
Right. Yeah. That.
know.
That's fine. I mean, and if everyone's okay with starting at 7, I'm cool with
If
starting
that works for me.
earlier if,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we have our little chats and stuff.
but 7:30's the deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't-
7:30
Join in
is
7:30, you're kicked out of the club.
Yeah.
For
What Gavin
sure.
said.
You're not getting a slice of pizza.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. No pizza for you.
But
The
pizza
Domino's D&D special.
has-
That could be a thing.
Domino's D&D special.
What?
Like,
That's
pizza
awesome.
places should have like a fucking D&D special.
That
They
would be
should,
cool.
shouldn't they,
or
Gavin?
something.
Sounds good to me.
Well, anyways,
Yeah, you PM me.
I'm not gonna
PM
do it immediately because I gotta think of exactly what, but I'll do that.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I got people I gotta talk to on here anyway. Discord. So, but yeah.
got books I have to read.
All right.
Cool. I do too. I have to keep reading this absolute garbage.
What's
What
the
is
book
it?
called?
So, it's called The Invincible Shovel, and I thought it was just supposed to be a parody where the main character is a dude with an OP shovel weapon. Which, I mean, it is a story about a dude with an OP shovel weapon. I don't think it's a parody though. I wish it was. I really
So
do.
you got
because it's
the
written
book and you thought it
so
was
bad.
terrible.
I do have a question.
I gotta
Is
get
it,
off.
is it on
All
the
right,
level
see you, Audrey.
of like The Room so bad it's good type shit, or is it
No,
just bad?
it's just bad.
Why does it matter
Like,
what my path
the
is?
characters are planks of wood.
Ah,
Like they have
One
nothing.
of my friends-
There's
my
at
birthday.
least one shovel pun per page, and it
Oh,
makes me want to die. Like, it's so bad.
how do you fucking think of that many shovel? Please tell me they just reuse old shovel puns.
Oh, they reuse them. They reuse them
Yes.
so much. It's so bad.
I'll have to find.
There's
Fine,
one. There's there's a misunderstanding that happens between the two main characters at the very beginning of the book. That is just, it's terrible. It's so bad. I'm tempted to make a parody character and put them in our D&D just to just to show how bad it is. But like reading, like after all my years of DMing and reading more stories and understanding why things, I can definitely say with 100% certainty, this book sucks, and I will not do anything this book does.
Well, that's good.
That's not the right way of thinking. You know, you gotta think outside the good writing.
Yes.
Okay, then rephrase. I will do everything this book does, but way better.
Fucking.
There you
go. Well, I'm a dip. I'm gonna.
Yep. I'm a head out.
All right.
Skedaddle.
So am I.
You all have a good day.
All right, I will.
Night.
Okay, bye.
All right.
See you guys.
Goodbye.
Praise Allah.
Well, talk to you tomorrow.
See you, Audrey.